Top of the top. What's up? Good morning, everybody. We back. We're back. We back. Let's go. Let's go. What's up, y'all? We up. Another episode. Happy everybody up. Thank you for tapping in. We'll get into it. Another one. And it's hot summer. Hot summer. It might be the hottest summer ever. Yeah. We're going to get into it. We just dropped this link, y'all. We're going to get into it. We got a lot to talk about. Yes. Updates and more. What's up, y'all? What's up? What's up, Intro? What's up, Dark Migo? I see you, bro. What's up, Dramatic? B Dolo, Denise, Tiger, what's up? All right. I just got to do what I got to do. Everything will be timestamped. We about to take off it. You know how I go. It ain't going to be no stopping. So how's everybody this morning? What's going on out there, y'all? What's going on, man? Still to talk about Jay-Z and his son? Look, man, I spoke about that when it came out. So it's like, it's beating a dead horse now. Everybody's talking about it, it's beating a dead horse because when it first came out, they ain't had the same energy. You know, before all this Diddy stuff and before Jay-Z was in any trouble, nobody wanted to talk nothing about that son. Remember, the son was being discredited. Do y'all remember that? Y'all remember everybody just brushed it under the rug? But I told you they need topics, y'all. That's it. You're going to watch the thirst. You know how the commercial say, obey your thirst? Yeah, you're going to watch thirst. That's it. And you watching hypocrites because, like I said, when that boy told his story, now mind you, that boy was telling his story when his mother was alive. His mother done died since then. See what I'm saying? His mother done died. Now everybody want to cover it after the fact when Jay-Z in trouble. See? People are fake, y'all. But you already know that. So we're going to get into it. I ain't talking about Jay-Z and the son. We talking about Beyonce get her music stolen. Yep. So we got to do the updates. Already spoke about how nothing good going to happen for them. It's over. They've been trying to keep it going, but they keep getting exposed. We're also going to talk about Joytaylor. Joytaylor from Fox Sports got cut. Like I said, she was. Remember when I told you Joytaylor going to get her ass kicked off TV? All right. Prove it. We're going to get into it. When I told you, black entertainment ass is getting kicked off TVs. What's black entertainment? Anybody just talking the black card. Anybody just talking about black. LeBron James supporters, Beyonce supporters, people that pick favorites in media. You know why Stephen A. got $100 million, he still got a job? Because he didn't pick a side. That's why. You know why Charles Barkley still got a job? Because he didn't pick a side. That's why. All right, yeah, we're going to get into it today. Excuse me, y'all. This link, these links had to go out, so I'm ready. Yeah, everything is controlled on YouTube. All right, it's all about who they want. So I have to defeat the AI. All right, y'all, we up. Everything live, organic, man. Top of the top. Let's go. I'm ready. How y'all doing this morning? All right, we're gonna get into it. Salute to everybody that taps in, hit the like button, leave comments. Everybody that purchased the membership. Everybody's appreciated. Today I shall take off. All right. Members, holler at me during happy hour. All right. That's when I'm available. Let's go. All right. So y'all waited long enough. Let's go. Let's go. End of Beyonce. I guess today's episode is for anybody that's slow. It didn't get it. It's not personal, man. It's not personal. But like I said, you can't do all this stuff and think you're going to get away. So I'm going to give y'all another clear definition to any one of you knuckleheads that do not get it. And think you know it all. But I told you, man, hey, they were proud to stand on witchcraft. They're proud to be Creole, right? But they also didn't know that witches always get slaughtered. They didn't know that witches always get dismantled. They didn't know that part. They also didn't understand that when you use all that stuff for bad, it's going to backfire on you. Because I told some of these people is no good in them. And all their intentions are evil. And all their intentions ever been was evil. So the reason why I keep telling y'all a lot of this stuff is down downplayed because they didn't want you to know that God been whipping their ass. All right, whatever you want to call it, whatever you want to say, it doesn't matter. I'm going to tell you, in my opinion, what it is. I'll say the spirit of good has been whipping their ass for a minute. Yes. But each and every day, I want you to keep seeing how you live in a fake world, but somehow it's like it's not being spoken about. Beyonce failure was really supposed to be spoken about just as big as the Diddy trial, because this is some of the most biggest shit that's been happening. But you're going to see who controls shit. Or everybody's still under a spell, y'all. All LeBron James people under spell. All Beyonce, they under spells. And also, a percentage of them, they don't want everybody to know that their kings and queens are being slaughtered. Yes, y'all. It's very important. Years ago, I told y'all when I pulled up, I did a special episode called Spiritual Warfare. I did a 5-hour video years ago about Beyonce being a straight witch. I spoke about all of their behavior before they got in any trouble. But we're going to go back because it all has a beginning. So I'm going to ask you a question. Since this interview, did it get better for Beyonce and Jay-Z or did it get worse? According to my calculations and my memory, this was about November. So I'm going to ask you again, if you're not a robot, in the chat, did it get better for Beyonce and Jay-Z or worse after this? Because remember, they thought they was going to get all the glory once Diddy went down. This is what I kept pushing. Everybody thought they was next up the bat. They thought they was next to get the crown. I'm going to tell y'all again today what I've been noticing. You're going to see it clear as day. It's still a black cloud over this game because I got to go back into what I said. It was already designed to be like that. Everybody is under secrecy of the industry. So what I mean is, as long as Diddy's in jail and nobody knows what's going to happen to him, they don't know what's going to happen to them. As long as Diddy is in jail, as long as he's going through this, he is the face of dirty black entertainment, which means they will not get no checks cut. We're going to go into some of that today. They are all scared he's going to be home quick. See how they're all in a double situation. They couldn't speak out to get paid because they were scared. Now they're still scared he's going to come home. Can you see what's playing out? Diddy is a black eye over the game. He's a black cloud over all of that, over them, y'all. Over them. Understand, all of this torment is for celebrities, the black ones. Understand that part. I'm reading everything that's happening. So like I said, did it get better or worse? Because now it is said that somebody stole the laptop with new songs on it and everything in Atlanta. This was, it was a cover-up because this happened July 8th. So she still performed in Atlanta a couple more days, but they kept it under wraps. Now it's being let out. That's right. So we know for a fact with this tour, ticket sales, they also said they've been overcharging for tickets. I'm going to show you today people selling her tickets, like I showed you months ago. We saw when she was on tour and the robot spilled the drink on her, embarrassed her. We also saw a couple weeks ago when the cable was about to pop and she damn near fell out the sky in Texas. Yeah. So everything is for a reason, y'all. You have never seen these things happening. All right? So however you want to take it, whether you want to take she being sabotaged, whether you want to take his man doing it, hey, it could be a spirit doing it. Who knows? Because this is what it is, y'all. The same stuff they use to win is the same stuff that's going to take them out. This is why I say if they would have retired and bowed out gracefully, they wouldn't be in all of this. But they were so focused on keeping that positive image to get away from Diddy so bad, y'all. They wanted to get away from Diddy so bad, tell lies that they don't know that man. They was going to keep trying to push their tours, and they were just going to keep trying to get in trophies and accolades and commercials. Like, just, we're good, guys. We're the good ones. No, we don't do stuff like that. No, we good, y'all. See, we good. That's what they was trying to do, but it has not been working. Because when I showed y'all, nobody believes them, and I told you the whole country's against them. So whether it's Humans or spirit, I know everything is against them. Both. Humans against them and spirits against them. That's right. I know what's happening. So, yeah, that's why a lot of people you're going to witness. You're going to witness when you talk. Everybody wanted to be spiritual. Ha! Looked to me like none of her spiritual shit is working, y'all. That's what it looked like to me. Let's go. Unreleased Beyonce music stolen from her choreographer rental car during Cowboy Carter tour stop in Atlanta. All right. So after this, did it get better or worse? Unreleased Beyonce music stolen. You know what I figured out she was going to do? I'm not stupid, y'all. I know this industry, right? So in my opinion, this is what they had planned. You know she been doing the Cowboy Carter tour. White fans. Trying to get good with the white people. To make it clear, trying to get in good with the white, red people. All right? We looked at how she went from pro-black, march, pump your fist, Black Panther. Then we seen her go back, flip All-American, Dolly Parton. Playing games, y'all. Playing games with people's head. But this is what I figured out. It's very simple. Being that she knew she was going to be in Atlanta, and she know damn well the black people don't know all about, they're not in all that Cowboy Carter stuff. So she was going to probably try to release some new black music in Atlanta. You get it? But it didn't happen. We're going to look at it today. Once I showed you how they play the race game. I showed you her flip black. I showed you her flip white. Now we're going to look at Joytaylor. Has got fire. She's another one. And I had love for Joy. She was cool, but told you, y'all, they all went too far. And I'm going to keep telling y'all that. I'm going to show y'all through Joytaylor while she's off the TV. All right? I told y'all before. I'm going to show you again. Because people didn't believe it's real, y'all. They did not believe. But you're going to see now, y'all. You're going to see everything you thought was real was fake. And everything you thought was fake was real. Yeah. That's what we talking about. A lot of y'all, you're going to get it. So, nothing she's doing is working. Now, like I said, they've been working their ass off with this media trying to keep things under wraps. It's been working on YouTube. But like I said, YouTube is now irrelevant. I'm talking about when it comes to truth and stuff like that, YouTube is irrelevant. Because all the truth is everywhere else. So I'm going to keep showing and telling you to your face. All right? Nobody believes them. Everybody's laughing at them. And you got to remember, they made so many enemies. Look at every artist they offended. Every artist they offended got fans. Remember, they offended Adele, fans. Everybody they offended got fans. Then you got people that's fans of certain people don't like them. You might be a DMX fan, don't like their ass. See? You might still be a Leah fan, you don't like them. You might have been a Carrie Hilson fan, you don't like them. Get it? It's a lot of people don't like them. The only people that like them is their brainwashed fans. That is it. That is it. Even though you have no music to prove it in the past 10 years. I'm talking about blockbuster official shit. Let's go. No, she was focusing on witchcraft, getting black dollars, but trying to be every which way, not black at all. Playing mind games, using witchcraft on their ass. Using Hindu. I'm trying to tell you, man, if you want to, I told you, everybody look at them as the face. She's the face of Babylon, straight up. She's the face of Sodom. She's the face of everything dirty. To the people that's religious. This is why she's my perfect example when I was telling y'all that everybody hides under black. What does all this shit got to do with black? What does Indian religion, Indian beliefs, what they practice in India, what they got to do with black? Then you want to be an Egyptian. What they got to do with black? Meaning you want to be everything. You're everything. Which one is it? No, when it's time to get that black dollar, then you go black. See the tan? That's right. See the fist? Pump that black fist, put that black tan on. This is why they serpents, they will flip on your ass. See that? I showed you throughout the decades. When black was cool, she'll flip black. When it's time for them other crowds, I done showed you already, y'all. Tell you they all exposed, guys. It was meant for them to be exposed because their time is up. The truth has been revealed. Everything has been unveiled, meaning everything is revealed, y'all. In this world we call black entertainment. It is all out the closet. It's out the closet, the bag. See that? You see the blackness. You see the blackness? Black face, black face. That's what I tell you. Anybody could do that. But they mastered that for money. This what you do to get them black dollars. But when that smoke come or that shit ain't cool, you flip. It's all about the money. That's right. Hey, when you want Indian fans, you do this. Same thing. But see, all of these games they've been playing and caught up with them, y'all. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Everybody knows. So let me show y'all for those who don't get it. Let's look at some facts. Look at the facts. All right. All right. Let's look at the facts, y'all. My bad. Had to take care of something real quick. Check it out. It's the facts right here, y'all. While not a complete flop, Beyonce's Cowboy Carter tour is facing some challenges with ticket sales, particularly compared to her previous Renaissance tour. Some fans are finding the high ticket prices and the country-inspired album less appealing. That also means blacks. Get it? Because they know people not into that shit. But not only that, high ticket sales. We spoke about this Renaissance tour. You will see. Even though the country been in crisis, did it in a pandemic, no mercy on the tickets. So I keep asking y'all, if they are billionaires, why are they so money hungry? Are they trying to make the money back from their home burning down? Are they trying to recoup this money? I've never seen billionaires so thirsty for money because they're only entertainers. That's why. And they act like entertainers because they want that shine and that money. But you're going to see right here in your face, y'all. Renaissance tour. Some fans are finding the high ticket prices and the country-inspired album less appealing. And there's also speculation about the impact of her husband, Jay-Z's past association with Sean Diddy Combs. So when I kept telling people, nobody affiliated with Diddy is going to make any money. They're going to keep failing. Here's AI telling you to your face. Google search engine. So I keep telling you, it's been over for them. It's just that they have bloggers, they have content creators, they have tweeters, they have so many people under companies working for them every day. That is the only reason why they're not being destroyed like the average person you would know. They got soldiers. Get it? Payroll, contracts. But everybody that's not obligated to them, straight truth. Because the people on this channel, y'all know what's up. I told y'all back then it's over for them, and I'm still showing you it's over, ain't nothing get better. Huh? What I say, all they're going to get is what? Bad news. Because I know when it's over, it means it's goddamn it over. Ain't nothing they going to do about it. The proof of y'all they magic don't work. When I kept telling you, they just was mad at Drake because Drake wouldn't get in line. And I told you and showed you so much. They've been doing this shit for decades. If you ain't with them or you a goddamn threat, you gonna be finished. Because he knew what Beyonce him was gonna do. They were gonna make music. They was gonna do a whole lot. All her peers, so you're gonna see from back then, that's what I've been telling y'all. You're gonna see from back then when everybody was winning and she was in her prime winning, he wound up getting her pregnant. That's why I say I know the whole history. At this time, his ass went and got her pregnant, bro. Just like real life. When he hating on the girl, he knows girl look good. He trying to keep knocking her up because he's scared she gonna leave him. That's him. I know what happened when everybody was winning and Atlanta was popping. He got her ass pregnant. That's what we looked at yesterday with the pillow and all that. No, he strategically been controlling and manipulating that woman, y'all. And I keep telling y'all, I keep telling everybody, She's only catching hell because of her husband. But you also got to understand, he's the one that told her to do every fucking thing. Huh? That's why now she's the face of Babylon. That's right. Babbling idiot. That's who she is. Huh? Y'all all praise Creole witchcraft, but you're going to see that shit don't work. That's right. It don't work on this soil. It ain't going to work for your black ass. Hopefully you know that part. Hope you know that part. Hope you know that part. Cause when you protected, when you got them spirits working, man, shit gonna happen to you. Everything gonna be good. Everything in your favor gonna work. Everything. That's how it works. When you hear about no weapon shall prosper, that's when your energy up. That's when you're on another level. People can't even touch you. Huh? They don't know about that. No, they fucking play make-believe. They put on costumes and be trying to make you think something. Cause see, they look at it like this. See, their whole concept is the devil perspective. We know what you know not. See, their whole concept is we know what y'all know not. So we smarter than y'all. But see, now you're seeing the shit they thought they knew. Obviously, it ain't working because they getting exposed. All right? This is Beyonce in Texas, about to fall out the sky. And I told y'all yesterday, the whole purpose of Drake was to troll them in Texas. Bingo. That's what that was about. I know how they work. I know about this back and forth. This back and forth been going on for over a decade. This back and forth been going on for a long time. So I know what's going on. All right? They were mad at him because he went getting pocket. That's before Jay was riding with Kendrick. That's before that. He wouldn't fall in line under that New York umbrella. So he became a problem. At the same time, you're going to see Kanye West ran for their ass. When he got pregnant, Kanye was with Kim. Y'all forget, after everything changed after Watch the Throne. Y'all forgot. After that Watch the Throne, Kanye dipped off. Then next you know, Drake coming out. Then Future coming out. All this new shit coming out. Gucci Mane coming out. Everybody taking over. That fool had no place. I remember back then when Gucci Mane dissed him. He like, Beyonce, that's your fiance? Something, I serve you, she be the entree. I remember Gucci was dissing him back then. He ain't say nothing. Huh? So I remember what was happening back then. They been out the loop. So when we saw yesterday, there wasn't no trendsetters because people really telling you, look, that whole time from Atlanta to 2010s, they didn't do nothing. They didn't trendset nothing because they wasn't even around. No, say they wasn't even in it because I know what happened. The sound had changed and a lot of creativity got created. But this when y'all started picking y'all favorites. This also when the old heads didn't comprehend the new music because they kept saying, let's bring the old music back. And they kept saying, I don't know what's wrong with the youth. And they doing this and they doing that and they doing this. That's what everybody was saying the whole 2010s. I remember like yesterday. That's right. But see, now look at this picture. If Drake would have played his position like a flunky, Frank Ocean, he would have been like Kendrick. He'd have been like Megan. You don't think Drake would have been the favorite in America under them? Y'all don't understand. They were fucking pissed. Also, because everybody I said that were blowing up, everybody that was coming out wouldn't fuck with them. Nobody wanted to sign with them. Everybody was ducking them. I'm good. Remember, at this time, Baby, everybody want to be with Baby and Cash Money. Remember, Rich Homie Quan. That's 2013, 2012. I know that's when all this shit was going on. When everybody was winning with music, when everything was fun, partying, you know, the Ciroc boy movement, all of that, they was nowhere around. He was getting her pregnant, y'all. So now I can see, I think all that shit was on purpose. You see how Drake looking at his woman, right? I told you, man. It's a reason why they don't like them, man. Did I tell you that? If you like woman and a woman like you, they don't fucking like your ass, bro. I told you, man. It's a reason why they didn't like Drake, y'all. See, Drake wasn't a certified pedo back then, was he? If he would have got in line, because I'm going to tell y'all what happened with Drake, too. I know what happened now. See, New York thought they was going to bank off Drake. See, but Drake played their ass. See, if you know New York and Canada, they right there. So I think the whole New York, even down to Flex, everybody thought they was going to eat off Drake because they knew he was new talent coming. But I think when he spent off and dipped off on them, I think the whole New York got mad. Because truth be told, y'all, if Drake never went down south and did all that, he might have came out under New York. But you see, he would have never been worth the money. He was worth so fast. So, yeah, they loved Drake in the beginning, y'all. It's just that he became a threat with that fucking music. Get it? He also became richer than all. You know, it took Jay-Z a long. Jay-Z didn't get 200 million and all that till he was an executive. That shit took years. Drake did that shit quick from just music. They were mad at that shit, y'all. Yes, but you'll see right here, y'all, how things could have went. I'm gonna show you how Jay-Z manipulate history. Two things in history that could have changed that he controlled. He didn't want LeBron to play for the Knicks. See that? And he didn't want Beyonce to be amongst any of her peers. I'm talking about even music-wise. Get it? You'll see it very clear. So now you get it, right? All right. No, y'all, it's all backfiring on them. And it's all Jay-Z fault. See, when I've been telling y'all, she been catching smoke. Now, remember, now mind you this, y'all, you got your proof Jay-Z is a punk. Because Beyonce been working her ass off, getting dragged, trying to keep the family name going. Tina been watching the kids, trying to hold it together. Tina done got dragged. She done got dragged. The kids done got dragged. Jay-Z ain't say nothing. Still hiding out, making his wife work. To prove to you Jay-Z don't give a fuck about his wife, he didn't even come out on stage with her to do a song. He ain't coming out on stage. He ain't doing none of that shit. I'll tell you, he's exposed, y'all. The man is playing chess. Anybody know chess? You know about moving that queen on the board. You're going to see all Jay-Z been doing is moving queens. Move Beyonce right here. Move Megan right here. Desiree Perez, throw her to the wolves right there. All right? I got a pawn, fatjoe, throw him to the wolves. Why? Tell you that man sitting back playing chess with people's life, y'all. I'm telling you, man. Because I know people like him, man. I play chess, so I know what's up. Yeah. He been putting a lot of chess moves. Meanwhile, to see how Jay-Z been putting the chess moves, you're gonna see his name ain't really in nothing. What I mean is, he been able to keep the smoke off him. So that's why somebody had to pull that son out the bag. All right, Jay, you finessing everything else. All right, we're gonna pull your son out on you now. See how you gonna fight this one. See? When I tell you, gotta put him in a lot of traps. That's what's happening. Yeah, he's deflecting. Do other ways he's deflecting. Okay, he controlling media. Okay, he got his wife performing. Okay, now Jay, guess what? Your son. Now you gotta worry about that. Guess what else? They all gotta worry about how much time did he gonna get? They are all scared, y'all. If I was in the game, I'd be scared. If I was in the game, it's common sense. If I was in the game, not even being scared, I would already know I can't get no real money because of this Diddy shit, man. The shit Diddy did, he made all of us look bad. But I also knew it was this thing called y'all not relevant no more, because it was set up where you're not going to be the influencers of the new America. Yes, y'all not going to be the face. Y'all were the face of a particular era. That era now has dementia, popcorn brain, mental issues, certain sicknesses now. Y'all generation is already cooked. So they were paid to do exactly what you see now. Give us entertainment, and that's why people have nothing else. See, I'm showing you her playing the black card because it was relevant. Do you see how this woman, see, this is the shit we got to look at. People have criticized white people for so long for trying to get tans and all this shit, but you never thought it were people so fake. They would try to get extra layer tans just to claim black. Not to get a tan to get a tan, to get a tan to look more blacker. What kind of shit is that, y'all? Right in your face. When I tell y'all, it was an era in this country where everybody understand the code word black man get this money. And you're going to see it. I'm going to have to do a whole special on that alone. Everybody was like, get this money. The blacker, the better. Because it was a black man in that office. We all going to get paid now. Here you go. Here you go. Come on, y'all. Did I taste a lot of fake black people? Because they use the skin color, but they don't think like you. Here's your proof of somebody actually trying to use the fucking skin color right in your fucking face. I'm going to show you again with somebody else. See, people understood the power of that skin color when it come to money. But you was always told that skin color mean poor. Because you're the one going to be poor, because you're the one going to give up your money to that color. That's how it was all set up to be. That's right. That's why I call them BT. Black entertainment. The black experience of what? Lives. Of what? Playing roles. Acting like you got love whole time. Fuck them people. That's right. Hopefully you're going to get it now, because now they getting their issue. Beyonce in Texas, embarrassed. Drake in Texas, trolling. Now, she goes to Atlanta, the black city. What happens? Music get taken. They said, somebody said, Beyonce, you will not be performing black tonight. They got word she was going to try to flip black in Atlanta. You would not play that black music. You think you slick, huh? Uh-huh. So when I tell you her career is over, the fact her new music got stolen is proof her career is over. Because something said, your new music will not be heard. So I know everything is spiritual. Somebody or something said in Atlanta, this particular night, your music will not be heard. I'll tell you some shit. Like I said, I go through shit. Friday, it was 7-Eleven, but I had a feeling something bad was going to happen. I did a whole live on Friday. The whole shit was messed up. But guess what? At the end, I said, man, I knew something bad was going to happen anyway. Because some days, it just be like that. And even I know when I'm going to have a bad day. It just be like that. Because it's a spirit thing. Yeah. So, I'm showing you how spirit work. See? Because remember, she played with them spirits, right? Okay. Well, like I say, they didn't know the spirits go against your ass. That's right. They didn't know that part. So, you're going to see. Magically, y'all. Magically, whatever you want to call it. Time to do the songs in Atlanta, the new songs. Nobody heard. You know it's fun. You just right had some hip. You know what I'm saying? You know what's up. Gone. Laptop. Stolen. But they also didn't know Atlanta was what? Going through it. Hungry, thirsty. People starving out here. They run. That's why I'm trying to show you no mercy. They watch the news just like us. They know everything we know. They know more stuff than we know. But you're going to see they still ready to go on tour, take as much money as they can. Because they know it's, see y'all, they know it's over for certain people. So everybody's trying to get their last cash out like I've been telling y'all. So everything I've been talking about, I got to keep repeating and repeating because it's playing out. When I said all they're going to do is try to get all the money they can before it's all over. You watching it. Everybody knows. Everybody knows the Diddy trial means the end of black entertainment, y'all. The smart ones know that. The high-ups know that. That's why people trying to get their money, for 2 reasons. For one, no more checks being cut. And for 2, if Diddy come home, they know what's up. If Diddy come home, they know what's up, y'all. So this is why they're all scared. You're going to see it got this Diddy shit got the whole industry. It's really stopped. Plus it's summertime when the industry is closed. The industry is on vacation. So that's why YouTube, everything slows up anyway. Because entertainment slows up in the summer. That's when they're on vacation. Nobody gets deals in the summer. Get it? Only thing in the summer is tours. So, magically, stuff getting stolen. But this is the key thing. Do not forget. They tell you right here. Put in the Google search engine. They telling the whole world why this shit happening. And there's also speculation about the impact of her husband, Jay-Z's past association with Diddy. So this is my point to prove to y'all. When it was a celebration that Jay-Z was so-called innocent because of one situation, Busby threw at him, I said, nah, y'all, that's not the truth. I said he catching hell every fucking day because of Diddy affiliations. And the whole world know he's the most one affiliated with Diddy's stupid ass. All right, the dumbest shit he ever fucking say. When everybody know Jay-Z was in the beginning of Biggie's career. All right, far as at the end of Biggie's career, y'all did a song called Crooklyn. So how could you say the dumbest shit when y'all have a song from goddamn 96, asshole? That's why he gonna get his smoke. All he had to do was say was, you know, me and Diddy, da-da-da. I don't condone none of that. I never saw him like that. It's a way he could have denied him, but he didn't do that. He proved you how fake he was, but he didn't know. That's his issue, because I also been telling you, a lot of this shit they've been doing with Diddy and Kanye and all of them been trolling Jay-Z. So we're going to talk about that today, y'all. How it's being said if Diddy come home, him and Kanye starting a label, they making music, and they putting clothes out, and they coming to take over this shit. Yup. That's what's being said, y'all. So I'm telling you, man, I've been telling you all this shit is against Jay-Z. I also said what? Are we stupid to think Kanye West ain't snitch on his ass? You know goddamn well Kanye West got the press on speed dial years ago. Man, he been told on them. No, y'all, I'm telling you what's going to happen. They say they going to come and take this shit over, y'all. But guess what? The funny shit is, I believe it. You know why? It's because the secret to it all is anybody in the channel, you know. I done went through it all. I ain't doing it again. If you know who Kanye and Diddy down with, then you'll see it's a very possibility when they come out, they're going to take over. You just got to see what's going on, y'all. Yes, yes, yes. But I'm going to tell you this, too. Shit is weird, isn't it? We in a weird world, y'all. It's weirdos all around. People with a lot of allegations. You don't know who, what's what. I'm just watching it. Let's go. Ain't nothing good for them. I wonder why Jay-Z won't give his son a DNA test. Showing you, y'all, it's cooking on their ass. Cooking. They not, how many times I tell you he ain't gonna escape this one? They not escaping this one because what they didn't know, one day everything was gonna die down. Last year, the distraction Jay-Z had in his favor last year, when he sent Kendrick at Drake, it saved him the whole 24 until Diddy went to jail and his ass got accused. But this year, y'all, everything is so slow. It's nothing going on. He tried to send out Pusha T. That shit ain't work. He didn't know Rock Nation was going to get fucked up. He didn't know fatjoe was going to get jammed. See, he's scrambling. It's all moves being made around him, y'all. He didn't know Desiree Perez's daughter was going to pop out. He didn't know that his son was going to pop back out. I'm giving y'all the narrative. You're going to see it. It's all being spread out around his ass, y'all. Yes. It's going to happen. He don't got no house in L.A. No, y'all. He the gingerbread man. I'm going to tell you what it is. That's right. What else is sad? You got the truth, God. You got the honest to God truth. You see, this the only person that went against them, y'all, in a public setting, out their mouth. The only person that shows you the fear, that shows you how everybody is tormented under silence. You have the proof. Nobody stepped up. But see, they all got redemption for their souls. They all straight now. They can sleep at night because they did what they had to do. Because they know. And when she said they more worse than Diddy, how the fuck we know that ain't true? Huh? All right then. How we know that? Because y'all saw with your own eyes what they try to do to Drake. But if you ain't know the real history, you would have never known they love Drake. They didn't hate Drake till he left them alone. And they didn't hate Drake till he left their ass alone, went with Young Money, and became a 100 millionaire. Same thing with Nicki. You're going to see the pattern. Left their ass alone. Nicki was right under them through Fendi. Yes. Right with Puff, all of them. Yes. Nicki was right there. Left their ass alone. Went to Young Money, Cash Money, 100 millionaire. Now you see why they don't like Nicki to this day? Told you, man. If that man can't pimp you, make 100 millions off you, man, you the enemy. How dare you deny Hov, the god of the industry? How dare you? What if I told you this is how they played it out, y'all? What if I told you how they played out the whole blasphemous behavior? Let me show you how everybody got played. They played it with Jay-Z gonna be your God and Diddy is a devil. That's right. Diddy's your devil and Jay-Z's your God. Pick one. Can you see it now? So Jay-Z trying to deny Diddy, he really was trying to say he has no partnership with Diddy. It's not top of the top. We up. All right, so I'm slowing it down so y'all can see it. This week, they wanted Drake, man. They wanted Drake ass. They wanted him so bad. They wanted that talent. They wanted those features. Same way they did. The pattern is Kanye West. Remember? They wanted them features. They wanted them beats. They wanted that, you know what I'm saying? And remember with them too, every shine you get, they want to be right there with you when you win it. Everywhere Kanye is sitting right there. I'm telling you, man, they are the fucking leeches, the vultures, they're exposed. They're exposed, y'all. Swagger jackers, clones, energy harvesters. You the next talent, energy harvester. What Mia say? What everybody we know been around them said. All right, let's go. Cowboy Carter Tour. Atlanta, stand up. Let's go. Let's go. I saw a dude look just like him fighting a woman the other day. Yeah, I'm going to tell you about it one day. Shit I saw. No, y'all. That's right. Then I tell you, the only fans they have are under the spell, under their cult, mind control. These are their fans. Their fans are fucking weird. Yes, they are. Black niggas from the ghetto, fake ass cowboys. Did you know it's only one people with fucking identity theft? Did you know that? They're fucking everything. Did you know that shit? They're the only ones could fucking be religious, a cowboy, and a Muslim at the same time. That's them. And a fucking rapper. That's them, y'all. They're fucking weird. Trust me when I tell you, they're fucking weird, y'all. Stay away from them people, man. All right? Only weird motherfuckers buy Beyonce tickets. I'm sorry to tell you that. And go by themselves. Let's go. Huh? This Beyonce show. I saw Beyonce, bruh. See that? Told you. All them weird beard niggas. Didn't I tell you beard game was for real? Didn't I tell you they all weirdos? All I want to know is, I need somebody to break it down to me. How the hell has beards been out for thousands of years? Dreads been out for years. But in 2025, every man had a beard and dreads. Even though they got more, it's more dread heads than the Bob Marley days. How the fuck did that happen? How the hell is it more dread heads now than when it was actual rosters walking around? Nobody ain't get a check. How the hell did all these men have smooth faces and skinny sideburns a couple years ago? Now all these motherfuckers got beards. Because they didn't know they all got made to be fucking weird. That's why. They out here looking like Ernie and Bert, man. It was all part of the plan, man. No, it's called influenced by LeBron James. That's what it's called. Ha ha ha. Ah! Were they wearing their beard before LeBron? Or was they doing it before Rick Ross? Or did they get influenced? Which one is it? Told you, man. You're fucking sorry, guys. You know why? You all got tricked. They wore fucking beards as a fad, y'all, and dreads. But now, right? That's who they are now. Meaning, did I tell you about a revelation of the down low thugs? Thanks, D-Hop. That's all I'm trying to tell y'all. This is a revelation of down low thugs revealed in your face. Right here, Beyonce tour. Beyonce knows also most of her fans are G-A-Y. The men are G-A-Y and a woman are G-A-Y. She knows that. That's right. You will not see a lot of respected couples going to see her. This her fans. Cowboy Carter tour. This the new man right here. See that? Pick one. He's gonna have a beard or some dreads. Shout out to everybody that have dreads that know what they mean and know their spiritual meaning. That's all it's about. We're talking about fake spiritual people. He's not Islamic, but he got a beard. No, he's a fool. That's what it means. When you have these spiritual things, but you don't know what they mean, you're a damn idiot. All right, that's it. You look like LeBron, bro. You like you play ball. All right, I'm saying it for a reason. Because I'm showing you the influence of social media. How they was able to act black. How they was able to do shit. And they knew people was going to follow y'all. And I kept telling you, this woman has finessed y'all for 30 fucking years with 2,733 pictures. I counted them. And you have not gotten one interview. One interview. She has not addressed black people not one time, y'all. She has not addressed black people in an interview not once. Did I ever ask you, how many times did her and her husband address black people? I'm talking about any kind of way, goddammit. Regular, they don't do that. Why? You tell me why. Still ain't figured it out yet, huh? Because you can't look, the people you fucking over, you can't look them in their face. Hell no. If I can keep taking your money without looking you in your face, that's what the hell I'm going to do. That's right. No, I don't want to come in your house. No, I'm good. No. You get it? They also know interviews expose them. They only do control interviews. Because, see, me, I'm going to say Jay-Z. How did you meet Big Daddy Kane in the beginning? How did you first end up with Kane anyway? Hey, Jay-Z. How much money were you worth when you first signed the Def Jam? I'm at stuff like that. They ain't playing. Oh, shit. He ain't playing for that one. He going to be mad. They don't put the video out. That's them. All right? So I'm saying it for a reason, y'all, because they was able to cover up this smoke. This happened on the 8th. It is the 15th. They was able to keep this shit low-key, but it got revealed. Beyonce unreleased tracks, stolen. Her new music, stolen. Now, hopefully she had more than that copy, but and hopefully ain't nobody pay off her helpers because they got it from her helpers out the car. But we also assume that they paid somebody to put that dirt on Lizzo to stop her concert when she was winning. Yeah. Let's go. We just get started. So as you see, Beyonce concert is what you're going to see. All right? What you're going to see. I remember the Renaissance tour. All her fans was wearing aluminum foil hats, y'all. The aluminum foil cowboy hats. I said, man, they fucking idiots. They ain't know aluminum foil hat means stupid. So, yeah, y'all, I'm just showing you the new man. That's a Marion right there. All right, that's it. Let's go. Top of the type right there is up. What's up? But you see her? Now I just want all y'all to get this. This is called using the black card. See? What the fuck is this? This woman went and got 3 extra layers, y'all. Oh, man, let's go. Because like I said, as long as Diddy is in jail, they ain't going to have no peace. I can't wait to watch her prove you wrong. When she come back in full force and blows all of our minds again. With Act 3, Beyonce only gets better with time. She tops herself with each new era. She'll do it again. All right, y'all. Can you now see when you make your own fucking news up? Now, who talks like that? No, y'all. This is the shit they've been putting out on themselves. Now I'm going to just keep showing y'all what's going on, man. What a night. Thank you, Beyonce. These all paid pages. I approve it. But you see Fat Joe? You see Jay-Z, right? So like I said, let me rewind it. The question of the day is, once again, since this interview, did it get better or worse? Okay, then. You see it getting worse, right? I'm saying it for a reason because I'm going to connect these dots for you. Now, it's getting worse, right? Okay. Fat Joe. I proved y'all Fat Joe been signed with Roc Nation. People didn't know that. This is Fat Joe at a Roc Nation brunch. Since Diddy been in court, has Fat Joe not been accused of the same behavior? Is he not in court right now? Is it not a lawsuit on Roc Nation right now? All right. Just giving you the proof that what? They're not good. They're not never going to be good. And you're going to keep seeing everybody around him get exposed, picked off, and embarrassed. That's right. Police issue arrest warrant for a suspect in the theft of 5 thumb drives. Drives with new music were taken from a rental car. So y'all see it. It's for real. Now, we don't know how. We don't know what the songs were. We don't know nothing. Thank you very much. Thank you, Barbara. Another thing is, somebody might bootleg the shit. We don't know what's going to happen. We don't know what's going to happen. Because even if somebody go to jail, don't mean she's going to get that music back. Yeah. I also think somebody could have got bribes and sold that shit. Get it? For the right price. Hey, if you work for them, if you work for Beyonce and they paying you chump change and somebody say, yo, I give you $50,000 for that right now. Would you give it away? Shit, somebody can say, I give you $10,000. So they don't trust me. All right, but they allegedly know who the person is. So let's go. As you see, just showing y'all, she's trending. Unreleased Beyonce music stolen during tour stop in Atlanta. So you seeing every week they're just getting bad news to prove to you that just because Diddy went down, nobody's going to be good. But they all thought that, y'all. They all thought like, yo, just get his ass out the way. The same thing with R. Kelly. Just get him out the way. Just get rid of him. Please, this shit be over with. That's what they've been trying to do. They've been hoping and praying this man get put under the ground so they can go on with their life, but they can't. See, you got to look at it like a family. You got to look at it like you got a family and your dirty ass cousin is shaming y'all and you just want his ass to get out of here. Because long as your cousin keep going in and out the house, long as your cousin just keep lingering around, all y'all, the whole family fucking miserable. That's Diddy. He making them all miserable. They cannot get no real money. That's why Kevinhart been doing commercials for applications. LeBron been doing application commercials, meaning low-level shit. They're not making no money. It is being said that the Lakers ain't really sold. They just did that for LeBron. When I said what? He controlling the media. Now let me show it to your face. NBA insiders claims Lakers would like to move on from LeBron ASAP. A couple weeks ago, didn't I say LeBron ass gonna get traded? All right, that's my opinion. NBA insiders claim Lakers would like to move on from LeBron ASAP. Even though I told these Negroes last year LeBron James' career with the Lakers was over already. That's right. Then I told them that Luka came to replace his ass. Then I kept telling them and proving to them how Shannonsharpe is a fucking liar and the rest of black media are fucking liars because they try to make it like LeBron is still the king and Luka was a fucking bum That's why the Dallas Mavericks traded him, because he's a bum. He going to the Lakers to learn from LeBron how to win games. The reason why blacks getting their ass kicked off TV, because they kept lying for black people. We're going to talk about that in a minute. Their ass getting kicked off the TV. Didn't I tell you that? Told y'all last year they getting out of here. Because the black card is revoked. That's why. Kept telling them that. They didn't understand. They kept picking and choosing sides. They all was talking about fucking LeBron. They didn't go against him. Stephen A. Smith got a career because he the only one went against LeBron on TV, dummies. That's why. Charles Barkley, the only one that keep it real. That's why he got a job. That's why Shaq and them got jobs. When I kept telling you, everybody under LeBron James gonna fold, then I lie to you. Then I say, everybody taking up for him, their career gonna be fucking over. And I know because I watch all these fucking shows and I stopped watching them shits last year. Since I told you it was up for all of them and everybody under them, I stopped watching. I ain't watched shannonsharpe, Ultra, I don't watch none of that shit. Because I know how this shit work. When things have to happen, you turn your back. So I been knew it was over for them. Fox Sports been crashing. You don't got to know who they are. You just see them black faces. They added the white man to try to add some balance, but they were so black and they black. That what? They always took it for LeBron. Who else they take it for? Coach Prime. Everybody that got exposed. When Colorado was being promoted, I said, yo, y'all, them niggas full of shit. Colorado ain't going to do shit. Their job was to keep building up Dion. So the black, see what's happening? Black media is not their fucking platform, but they would get on these platforms trying to make it all black, meaning we just going to support who we want to support. If we say LeBron the king, goddamn it, LeBron the king. Why I know that? Because I started doing my homework. These shows filmed in LA. What that mean? We got to see LeBron. So we got to see LeBron. We got to be good at LeBron. But what they didn't understand was the fucking people started to understand that. Because you keep catering to LeBron, but his people don't like his ass. So guess what you're doing? Offending other fans. That's why I say the reason why they're getting off TV, they're not diverse. So everybody on this channel understands when I've been talking about how America is now diverse. Diversity. It's not one way. If I get on a public platform, it's my job to talk about everybody the same. Meaning, if I got them big up LeBron, when he playing himself, I'm going to expose that shit. What they kept doing, y'all. Every fucking year LeBron James lose, what they doing? Making excuses. He needs a better team. You know what? Get the fuck out of here. That's it. You're out of here. That's right. Get out of here. See that? Not being real in media got their ass off their TV. That's part of it. Also, they've been using these media platforms to do other shit. Yeah, we're going to talk about joytaylor ass getting fired. Another one, mastered the black card. She know how to flip from black to white. Yeah. Ain't about race, but I'm going to show you how people play race. All right? So NBA, see, when I tell you it was media, the whole time I watched all these bastards try to make it like LeBron James' career ain't fucking over. And he's still the GOAT. Lying. But I told you, everybody under him, their fucking career going to be finished. I told you already. It's also not a coincidence. No big black names got paid. Except for who? Stephen A. Smith and Charles Barkley and them. That's it. That's right. That's why when I'm on here, no favorites. Because I know how fucking media work. Yeah, you got people you might not destroy. You got your peoples in favorite. But even, how the fuck you think Charles Barkley got in trouble with Jordan? Because he spoke the truth about Jordan. Jordan got mad. All Charles Barkley said was, as an owner, Jordan ain't that good. And Jordan got fucking mad for real. But when you in media, guess what? If Charles Barkley would have kept kissing his ass, he might not have a job. Because you can't do that in media. You can't just keep kissing people's ass. You got to be fair. Or at least you might spare some people a little bit, but you got to still go against them when it's the truth. See that? So when I kept telling you, they always with the narrative, because LeBron owned media. Same way Jay-Z owned bloggers, this nigga owned ESPN people, Fox people. He got Rachel Nichols, a white woman, kicked off TV. I've been through that. And that's why everybody was scared. And a lot of black people thought if they kiss LeBron ass, he gonna look out for them. You know, he got a media company. Maybe he gonna let them on their platform. Maybe he'll give them an interview. Then you see every time he do an interview, he go to somebody else. He go to somebody white. I'll be real with you. All right? So I'm telling you for a reason, they got kicked off TV. But the reason why LeBron, I told y'all, once again, it's all connected in this episode. When I said everybody affiliated with Diddy, their fucking career is not going to prosper. All they're going to do is keep trying to deceive their fucking fans. That is it. But they've been doing it, but it fucking ran out. Because this is something we picking up from months ago. Remember, y'all? So look, now I got the proof again. The same exact time Beyonce getting music stolen, the same exact time you seeing LeBron James getting exposed. It's together, like I kept telling y'all from day one. Now, I'm going to tell you again, you don't got to be a fucking genius. If LeBron and Beyonce are from the same neighborhood, if both of their fucking homes are burnt at the same time, now, in the real world, they in two separate genres, music, sports, but they both catching hell at the same exact time. You don't think that's a fucking coincidence? Or then again, some things do what? Coincide, right? No, y'all. The reason why a lot of y'all are fucked up in life, because when the realest shit be in your face, or when the truth be in your face, you can't see it, or you deny it. But that same truth you deny will be the same truth to fucking destroy your ass. That's right. That's how this shit works. These people also did the same exact thing. Let me prove it. What did they both do? Manipulate, control. But they forgot white man league. Huh? You didn't build these leagues. This ain't your fucking team. This ain't your fucking league, nigga. You're from the dirty slums of Ohio, Akron, with fucking warehouses with crackheads and rats. That's where the fuck you from, LeBron. But you forget that. So they manipulate. And they manipulate so fucking much, they think they can manipulate everybody. So the Lakers, the master manipulators, say, you know how we're going to do this, fool? He like to play those games, right? We're going to do trades without him knowing, and then we're going to fucking sell the team without him knowing. But it's also said they think the selling the team is just a stunt, meaning we're going to make him think we sold it, but we're going to get his ass out of here. That's right. Sorry, LeBron. That's what they saying about you. Now something else important. But don't forget, LeBron James is still in a lawsuit by Busby. So he brought so much shame to the Lakers. Nobody's understanding. He embarrassed the Lakers with Bronny. This why they ass kicked off TV. Why? They all acted like that Bronny shit never happened. Did you see Shannonsharpe? Did any of these motherfuckers expose how trash Bronny was on some real shit? No, because they couldn't. Stephen ain't only one went against Bronny. What happened? LeBron pressed his ass like he gonna swing on him, right? No, y'all told you. The same thing LeBron was doing to me. You better not say nothing about me. You better not say nothing about my kid. You always better say I'm the GOAT. Get it? Now, I heard these niggas talk about his son for a year, but when his son proved to be a bum, I didn't hear shit. So my point is, you don't think their fucking bosses learned that shit? These niggas thought they were gonna keep blackity black in the fucking TV, but they were ruining corporations. Yes. I'm saying it for a reason, y'all. Because of this shit called diversity, you gonna fucking learn what that shit mean. Huh? Because you see Diddy getting out, right? It's people tormenting their ass. Diddy released from federal prison this morning. That was 3 days ago. Somebody took a picture. Yo, y'all, the truth is, they know until he's buried away, they're not gonna have no peace. The industry is shut down, y'all. Now let me show you some more bullshit that happened. Y'all might have heard about this happening to Terry Bridgewater. To speed it up for you, you don't got to know sports. This man got in trouble. He got fired. I don't know if he fired all the way, but just know his ass in trouble. Guess why he got in trouble? He the coach of a team, a college team. He went in his own pocket, made sure they had lunch, stuff that got to do with the team, practice. He went out of his own pocket and got in trouble for that. Yes, Terry Bridgewater. But I'm going to show y'all something. Let's look at this real quick. He did this as a volunteer, not employee. We shouldn't be punishing people for improving their community. Damn, people done caused all this confusion. Got a phone call tonight, and there's no real investigation going on. I told you I have to be an employee to be investigated. Now the paperwork thing still stands, but there was no investigation. We self-reported. So he being accused or spending money on students on his team, but see, they trying to make it like it's some type of payola, like he buying teammates and all this stuff. Now, the whole time Teddy Bridgewater, yeah, he was in NFL. He was a good dude. He never got no trouble. He was always all right. But it was just weird to me that as soon as he grew his dreads out, it's like he became somebody else. Now his ass in trouble. I don't know what this shit about. I just knew I remember he was like this. A regular clean cut guy, man. So he's another one made me think this shit. Why the fuck did everybody just grow their dreads out like a fucking fad? I never got that shit. Why did everybody grow their dreads out after the reggae movement? See, I had dreads as a fucking teenager, y'all. Talking about 17, 18, 19, twisties and shit, dreads, braids, young, 19, 20. Because this shit happened already. We always on that grimy shit, nappy head, but we learned that shit mean criminal, your ass going to jail. We been learned that. It was a reason why brothers started getting phased and all this shit getting clean cut. It was a reason for that. We know that shit meant dirty. So my whole point was, how the fuck was it backwards? Why did I see a past decade people that never wore dreads start growing their dreads out? People that not Rasta at all. Not Rasta, which means if you're a Rasta, you got to know scripture. They're not Rasta, they don't know scripture, but everybody grew their fucking dreads out. But the thing is, I remember he was a clean-cut dude. He didn't get in no trouble. Now, all of a sudden, he got dreads. Next thing you know, he's in trouble. But I'm showing you that because I told y'all the face of crime, what it looked like. And that's the face of crime. And you're going to see everybody damn near they get arrested. Everybody damn near in trouble that's going to jail. The men going to have two looks for the most part. It's two things the men going to have when they go to jail. You just remember what I told you. But you should already know this. It's two things. What is that? They're going to have them dreads and they're going to have a what? Beard. Now pull up criminals and you're going to see that's a criminal profile. Y'all never understood what looks mean. And you also don't understand looks change. Yeah, it used to mean that. It don't mean that no more. I told you. Y'all walking around like y'all was born in Saudi Arabia. But they come in from Saudi Arabia, they get fades and clean cuts. I told you already. You should already know that. I'll tell you what. 9 times out of 10, when you see them, they're going to be clean cut. Hey, go in the corner store. Go in the gas station. Go wherever they at. You're going to see them with fresh, clean cuts and fades and edge-ups. You're going to walk around like that. No, guys, that's how it works. You're going to walk around like us in our country, and we're going to walk around like y'all in y'all country. You just never understood what trading places meant. You didn't understand coming to America what it meant. It's right. It's called identity theft. Here, you take my clothes, and I'll put on your clothes. You guys are going to be everybody, but we all going to be you. See that? Identity theft. You don't know if you want to be from Arabia. You guys don't know if you want to be from Jamaica. Either way, now you know about it. All right? Remember that part. How you think DJ Khaled was able to perpetrate? DJ Khaled is from over there. DJ Khaled is not from here. But he was able to say, we the best, and act black in Miami. He was able to act black and Puerto Rican. Whole time, he's somebody else. Get it? Trading places. Once again, Nipsey Hussle's last meal. Once again, why we looking at Jay-Z? He says he don't know Diddy like that. But I think Diddy coming for revenge. But just know, whatever he said, nobody believed it because it's in the Google engine. While not a complete flop, Beyonce's Cowboy Carter tour is facing some challenges with ticket sales, particularly compared to her previous Renaissance tour. Some fans are finding the high ticket prices and the country-inspired album less appealing. And there's also speculation about the impact of her husband, Jay-Z's past association with Sean Diddy Combs. So you got your proof that they're affiliated with Diddy is killing them. But it's really because of her husband. But I also know that Diddy put both of them together. It's a reason why Kevinhart is with Kaicenat. Kevinhart is not getting no more jobs. He's not going to be on no blockbuster screen like that. Nope. His ass in the doghouse. Everybody, all you got to know, every celebrity on the internet has fallen from grace. If they anywhere where a live button is hit at, they ass fell from grace. I guess soon Joytaylor gonna start a YouTube channel. That's right. That's gonna happen. Anybody down with LeBron, your career is over. I told you already. You see how he barking on that boy? You see how he barking on that teammate? That's why his ass out of here, old man. How the fuck you gonna be 40? You still in the locker room with people 19, 20, 21. Your fucking dumbass ain't had no daddy, but you want to be in the NBA being niggas' daddy. Get your ass out here, LeBron. All right? You also might be a fucking meat watcher. You go to Diddy freak-offs. Get your ass out of here, LeBron. Let's go. All right? Terry Bridgewater's in trouble. Why? Because everybody want to be Bob Charlie. That's why. What if I told you the whole purpose of Bob Marley was to raise you up to be a certified weed smoker with dreads, but it really would mean you are outcast of society? What if I told you you will live in America in a land of fantasy where everybody else, you're going to be a dreadhead. You're going to be proud of being a weed smoker. But everything you do in life somehow is going to fail. You're always going to have low-level jobs. You're always going to be waiting for the weed to get out your system. You're going to be taking cheat tests your whole life. You're always going to be stereotyped. Meanwhile, Bob Marley was a rich man. Bob Marley was also white. Yes, he was. Yes, he was. And his job was to make you a rebel because you didn't know that Bob Marley represents rebel. You didn't know weed smoke represents rebel. That's right, the rebel, the one that go against the grain. That's them. Huh? Bob Marley was a fake Rasta. Why? He don't tell you no scripture like that. Bob Marley was a fake Rasta that promoted Rasta to you. But it was fake Rasta because he make music. All right? Real Rasta no music. Real Rasta Bible. Real Rasta talk Bible, music Babylon. That's Bob Marley. Bob Marley job make you rebel. All right? That's right. You're going to be a rebel. But the only difference is you're going to be in America. Now, if you would have took your way to Jamaica, you'd have been all right. Then you're going to see it's a reason why they fucking pulling Jamaica. I'm just going to be honest with you. Because it's about oppression. But you always talked about how the shit was so bad in this country. But you didn't know you always kept choosing to be a rebel. You wore a rebel on your sleeve. Everything made you a rebel you was proud of. I told you, I grew up out that shit years ago. Bob Marley, look, y'all, all my fucking rebel years was teenager, y'all. I fucking woke up with a lot of shit about 1920. I had already went through religion, Christianity, Islam, Rasta. I went through a lot of shit. Lost, idiot. I did all that. But I learned I got older. I'm trying to tell y'all, I'm not here to diss nobody. It's just that I ran through all this shit young. So I just be like, where the fuck was y'all at? Where the fuck was you at if you ain't grow your dreads out back then? If you ain't had your dreads since back then. But if you really know what dreads meant, you would have known if I grow my dreads, I gotta have my own business. That's what dreads mean. I kept telling people they never understood what rebellion mean. Rebellion mean you gotta have your own. Once you declare that you're not part of this system, you gotta have your own system, meaning you better be legit business. Other than that, the way society's set up, you're not gonna make it. You're not going to make it. Now, if you true Rasta, you'll make it because you live by scripture. And scripture will keep you in boundary. But no, you just became rebels. You became rebels, and now you're fruity pebbles. That's right. All right? That's why he said no woman, no cry. Meaning, I don't have no woman, I'll be okay. That's you guys. That's what your dreads mean. Your dreads mean that right there. It has nothing to do with Rasta religion at all. You didn't know it was blasphemy when you seen all these dreadheads, but they don't know one scripture at all. All right? That's right. It's a reason for that, because the man with no knowledge is called a predator. And what I was trying to tell y'all before, the dreads is the look of the predator. All you got to do is watch the Predator movie. And then all you got to do is watch everybody get locked up for sex trafficking. Look up everybody that get locked up for these crimes. They're going to be portrayed as predators. All right? Now let's get to the modern day predators with suits. The money predators. Thank you very much. People got to rethink their whole life. Your whole life is a lie. Thank you, Pillsbury. Joytaylor is a 304. That's right. That slept her way to the top. Plus Charlie Dixon and Emmanuel Acho are simps. OnlyFans is hiring. That's right, Pillsbury. Let's go. Let's talk about it. I told y'all everybody's getting kicked off that fucking TV. They didn't believe me, y'all. everybody black getting their ass kicked off, but unless they diverse. But I've been knew that, this your family. This is why I be like, yo, I know these people be fucking dumb for many reasons. They don't be knowing shit. They don't study themselves. They get positions and take themselves for granted. I do YouTube, y'all. I listen to myself every fucking day. You always got to get better. You always got to do certain things. I know when I fuck up. I know when I do this. I know when I'm not entertained. I know a lot of shit. But they don't do that. They don't watch themselves. So these people, right? When you get money in a platform, you just get used to talking and talking. You just talk and run your fucking mouth. But you never go back and analyze the shit you say out your mouth. This is why a lot of them destroy themselves. Because they get these platforms, y'all. And you got to remember, they're still black. So what does that mean? Well, some of them don't know when to shut the fuck up. And then some of them also don't understand it is bigger than just your black viewership. When I told a lot of people, a lot of them would have blew up by going against LeBron or just being fair. It was a pattern where I stopped watching because it's predictable. They're gonna co-sign Coach Brown. They're gonna co-sign Shador Sanders. They're gonna co-sign Bronny. Nobody black, everybody black co-sign them. Thank you, black. Meaning, I watch for fucking analytics. I don't watch to hear your fucking favorite. So when I kept telling you I'm fucking done with black entertainment media, I'm fucking done with that shit. Been done with it. I want to hear new news. I want fucking opinions. I don't want to listen to who the fuck you like. And I know you're full of shit. That's what they've been doing. So that shit been making them lose views. And this is set up, but I knew they was all stupid. I knew a lot of them were in contract negotiations. So they were just giving them shit to do till they contract up. When Stephen A. Smith got their re-up for that $100 million, it was to let all of these motherfuckers know in this shit that you guys are not getting no money because you're one-sided. So remember, when everybody got mad at Stephen A., that's the reason why he got that fucking money, because he goes against, meaning he gonna say what he gonna say. Stephen A. knew that black card ain't gonna get you but so far. Meaning, I can stick to that black code, but guess what? Them same niggas I'm trying to protect be the same ones turn on me anyway. Them same niggas like LeBron, I'm trying to protect or fuck around ruin my career because I'm trying to protect a nigga that go to freak-offs. That's them. It's also the world has changed. It's diversity. American black sports players are not at the top no more, geniuses. Did you figure it out? American blacks are not the top of no sport at all. So you know what that means? Goodbye. The black experience was laid down about 2010 when the nation was purposely catering to black people for many reasons. It was a big fucking party. So that era's over with. Your blackness is no longer needed because you're not diverse. That's what's happening. See, we had a lot of black viewership, but they don't watch TV no more. We had a lot of black viewership, but they're not around no more. We had a lot of black viewership, but a lot of their ass in jail. So, goodbye. That's what it's about. Part of it. See, they tolerated all the blackness because it made money. Now let me show you Joytaylor using the black card. Let's go. Because you didn't know the science of black woman mean what? Braids. You want to be black? Braids. Everybody know what I'm talking about around the world. Stereotypes of black people mean what? Braids. So when you want to show blackness, you do what? Braids. I showed you Beyonce do the same thing. When Beyonce flip black, put on the tan, get what? Braids. Because braids mean black people. That's right. Even though braids, I'm going to say this. Not a family that alone. Thank you, Charlie Wilson. Thank you. These things got to be spoken about. I'm talking about dead shit because it's dead shit playing out. When I tell you, now I'm going to tell you with Joytaylor. Now this thing with her, like Beyonce, both of them, but with her, she's mixed. Don't get it twisted. She mixed. She black and white. But see, it's people that know this shit, meaning they know how to play the game. Meaning I'm black and white. I use both of that shit to my advantage. Hey, when white is in my favor, I'll be white. When black in my favor, I'll be black. Now let me tell y'all some shit. I used to watch this show, so I know a whole shit. When the Eagles win it, like when the Eagles won the championship, she flipped black. I said, yeah, they doing that shit for the black Eagle fans. Like I would know. Then if it's another team, she'll flip white. Now she started with Colin Cowherd. This is why I ever first heard that with Colin Cowherd. And that's a white platform. And you will see Joy play the white card. Also, when I first ever heard Joy and Colin Cowherd, I used to listen to him on a podcast because all my media is podcast. Period. Working, whatever I do, podcast. So the truth is, y'all, when I tell y'all I only watch certain videos at certain time, I always been like that. I only watch videos if it's somebody really funny or really entertaining. Other than that, everything for me is podcast on the move. So when I first heard her, I never knew how she looked. But I always knew she had like a black voice. But I never knew how she looked until I started watching on Fox. But I'm showing you how she knew how to play the white card and the black card, both, when it's convenient. Now, she got her own black show. Actually, she was on the show with Acho together, but they separated them and gave her own show. And I knew that was a start or ending. So once she got her own show, and I know this shit ain't gonna work unless you got what? Black fans. I already know this shit. So you'll see her flipping black. Crochets, fox locks. Huh? No, y'all, I'm showing you, ladies. Everybody wanted to be a black woman, but they didn't really want to be a black woman. You just had to be a black woman to get that money. That's right. That's why it was so important for y'all to do everything else. See? This was going on when y'all were wearing all those wigs, red hair, baby hair. Nah, people was taking y'all style, flipping that shit. Huh? That's right. So I'm showing y'all this for a reason, because Joy knew how to play the game, like a lot of people do. She's black and white. But I'm showing you how black equal dollars. Oh, we got a show with black viewership. Okay, I'll flip black. There you go. That's how it works. So I'm just showing you. It's the same thing with Bob Marley, y'all. He was black and white. He was grandfather white like a motherfucker. He come from rich white royalty. Never was a rebel. Never was against nothing. All a fraud, y'all. Then you're going to see they made Lauryn Hill be bondage to their family. That's right. Because Lauryn Hill, you're going to stay in this goddamn industry one way or another. Bob Marley's family is industry. Let's go. Let's go. Joytaylor. See the black card, y'all? Flip black on your ass. So it's a reason why Joy was portrayed to be this thought. Because they try to say she screwed her way to the top. But I will tell y'all the truth. That's not all the way 100% true. Because the facts are the facts. Why Joy got to pass so much because of her brother, y'all. Her brother, Jason Taylor, was a respected NFL player. He played for a lot of years. Her clout come from her brother, y'all. But now you see she's what? Embarrassing her brother. The same thing Shannonsharpe did what? Embarrass his brother, Sterling Sharpe. She had a brother, y'all. That's good. Her clout comes from her brother. That's why she got all this respect. That's why she even got a position, because she did give analytics of football, but she started getting big-headed and started to give her own opinions, and she stopped giving analytics. So that's why I tell you on this channel, I give analytics, not my opinion. When I tell you shit like, I'm just giving you the scoreboard of this entertainment shit. When I tell you, yo, LeBron losing right now, it ain't personal. I'm telling you the truth. He's losing. Then I come back and prove it to you. NBA Insider claims Lakers would like to move on from LeBron. I have to prove it because people don't believe shit. One day, I'll be able to just do the show and don't got to prove nothing. But this how it works, because people come in your chat and come after you and they try to say you lie, all this shit. So I always knew, being that they got people that work for them, I have to always put up the facts so they cannot dispute. The same way I've been showing y'all with everybody. They've been betrayed as winning. I show you they really be losing. Huh? Her husband's Jay-Z past association is also speculation while things are going bad. So is it not common sense? Things going bad for her in Texas. Things are going good for Drake in Texas. You also see Texas spend a lot of money. It seems to me everybody ain't doing bad because some people still going to these shows. Huh? They pay $500 just to put up their phone, y'all. That's all they do. So why the fuck should I go when I can just watch their phone? Fuck it. I'll watch that shit for free. All right, let's go. Joytaylor out as Fox Sports #1 network canceled. So for those who don't get it, I'm going to show you exactly why her ass got fired. Well, I'm going to show you one of the reasons, because I told you months ago she was going to get fired. All right? I said, don't worry. Because, see, football season coming up. Fox Sports is football. ESPN is NBA. So I already knew. The closer we get to preseason, their ass getting fired. But today I'm going to show you and everybody else. When I've been telling y'all it's up. When I've been telling y'all they all went too hard running their mouth. And I told them all it's payback. I told everybody, good or bad, what's going to happen. When I told y'all on this channel, don't be on my channel with that dumb shit. You better take that politics shit somewhere else. I've been telling y'all that for a reason, because I know what the fuck going to happen. Because I know everybody got groomed to be political, but they didn't know that also means anti-gov, because you don't shut up. Let me show y'all something, y'all. This is my opinion while I ask out of here. Joytaylor on the president won his face on Mount Rushmore. Will they spray paint it orange? So it was said his face on Mount Rushmore. She's joking, saying, are they going to paint his face orange? But this is from this year. I showed you Joytaylor dissing him 2018 and before that. And it's what she said before when I originally told y'all, don't worry, her ass going to be up there TV. Here we go. So I'm showing you the shots. When I said what? They've been making it personal. I showed you LeBron James making it what? Personal. Calling that man a bum, calling that man stupid, making it personal. And if you know the real world, a fucking basketball player, a fucking sportscaster is not allowed to diss a damn president in no country. You do that shit in China, you watch what happens to you. You do that shit in Mecca, watch what happens to you. Do it in Africa, watch what happens to you. But here, it had to be a reset because it went too far. Because they got fans that can turn people against people at political times. So, you see Joy making it personal. Saying that man should paint his face orange. Let's go. You can talk nonsense if you want to. It's a free country for a couple more days. A shot at Trump saying what? You can talk nonsense if you want to. It's a free country. She was saying we only a free country for a couple more days. But when the president come in, man, we back on lockdown. Even though, bitch, we just got off lockdown 4 years in a goddamn house. So I'm showing you the shit they be doing, lying. Nobody said shit about being in the house 4 years. Nobody on TV said shit about Fauci. You getting it clear? Nobody said shit. That's why I don't want to fucking hear them. Nobody said shit when a man was falling asleep and falling down fucking stairs. Nobody said shit. Tired of all their ass. Know why? They pick and choose. God damn it, they pick and choose. Let's go. So that's how I told you who they work for when I told you this shit is political. Anybody took a stand on some political shit, they ass is cooked. All other blacks got gaslit to be pro-black and talk about that man like he was a nobody. Even though they all knew he was bigger than that. But I'm trying to tell you, black Hollywood got gassed up by white Hollywood. That's why now the white Epstein list is free and the black Diddy list is finished. That's what it's about. It's part of it. You guys are the scapegoats. Rosie O'Donnell moved out the country, you getting fired. Ellen moved out the country, you getting fired. LeBron, you getting cut. I told y'all what's going to happen because they went against the grain. They went too far. I'm going to keep telling y'all this shit. You don't got to like somebody, but you don't got to keep going against them. It's common sense. At your job, you don't like that person. They don't fucking like you neither. But what? What you going to do about it? Mind your business, right? But what you going to do when you know for a fact that person at your job don't like you? But guess what happened? They keep talking about you. You go in the bathroom, they talking about you. You call them talking about you. You heard them talking about you in the break room. Every time you turn around, this motherfucker keep talking about you. Even though you know they don't like, what you going to do? You going, okay then. That's what they've been doing. They've been antagonizing this man at the wrong time. So they don't get it. Now see, it's not the same energy because they didn't come at Joe. On this channel, I didn't destroy Joe, but I got me some jokes. But I didn't destroy Joe on this channel because I don't destroy, it's not my job to destroy certain people. Meaning, I don't go against the grain. I can joke all I fucking want to. But as far as that agenda shit, nah. Joe did a good job. When I tell you that, meaning everything he said he was going to do, he fucking did it. All right? Whether it was in my favor, that's not the fucking point. The point is, I know when to shut the fuck up. Y'all don't. So when you're on national TV and you running your fucking mouth like it's your platform, stirring the pot, you won't be on TV no more. Joytaylor seemingly takes shots at Donald Trump. It's a free country for a couple more days. Meanwhile, they fighting the free people right now. So like I said, That's why Joy had to get caught up in a freaky scandal. Why? The blacks are the freakiest ones with the biggest mouth. I told you, that's the narrative. They always talking about how fucking miserable they are. They're always talking about fucking race. Meanwhile, they nothing but penises and pussies. 24/7. Freaking off. Scandals. Are you getting this shit? I told you. The sex is being used against all of them as weapons. Pop, 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 pop. Shut the fuck up. Pop, pop. Hey, pervert. Shannon, shut the fuck up. Pop, pop, pop. That's what they doing to all of them, y'all. That's what it's about. It's about hypocrites. This is all about a hypocritical exposure. Meaning, if they all pieces of shit, goddamn it, they all pieces of shit. But the difference is, y'all are the freakiest ones of the pieces of shit. That's why every last one of y'all are going to be exposed in a freaky, nasty scandal. Because I told you, the blacks are the freaks of the shit. When you going to get it? So it's not a coincidence you heard about her with what? Sex scandals. Because the blacks are the freaks. Hopefully you getting it. Joytaylor out at Fox Sports as network cancels. No, it's because she been running her mouth. Taking shots for no... I mean, look, this is what I'm trying to tell. I didn't even know she took these shots. I showed y'all the shots she took from up previous fucking years. And I said, yo, when she first got in trouble, I said, yo, she gonna be off that TV. And I pulled up, I said, see this shit she said? I said, why she gonna be off TV? They let her stay for a little while because there wasn't shit going on. I was watching Fox and them crash every fucking day, y'all. But it's official. Her ass got cut. Shady McCoy, no job. Acho, no job. Because they kept using the black card taken up for their favorites, y'all. That's right. So, plus they got tired of seeing Acho wear that whack-ass Steve Urkel shit for 5 years straight on TV. All right, let's go. Let's go. Kanye West spokesman. Kanye West people speaking out against that lawsuit. All right, they saying it's bogus. They saying that girl adding sauce, all type of shit. But we're going to get into the real talk. We're going to get back to that. The real talk is, being said, Diddy and Kanye going to connect when Diddy come out and they coming to take over shit. They coming to take over with music and clothes. This is why I keep telling y'all the industry is scared. The industry is scared because they don't know what's going to happen, y'all. They don't know. They don't know. You have the proof. They are all scared of Diddy. You ain't see one celebrity say, fuck Diddy. You ain't hear no celebrity say, hey, man, life goes on. You ain't hear. They've been playing fucking quiet. But like I said, this Diddy shit don't come back to October. You just remember what I said. A lot of them will not be making no money from July to October. I'm telling y'all what's going to happen. You watching this shit crash right now. You don't got to be a genius to know. A lot of people are not going to have a good Christmas this year or Thanksgiving. Diddy is the black cloud to keep everything shut down. Trust me when I tell you. That's why no matter what Beyonce does, they cannot get good news to save their fucking life. It's not going to happen. Let's go back. Unreleased Beyonce music. Stolen in Atlanta during Cowboy Carter tour. Stolen. Or was it sold? Who knows? Either way, somehow it was a sabotage, right? Whether it was a man or a spirit did it. Somebody did it. Unreleased music, which also means that music worth money. Now, if this was the bootleg era right now, somebody get paid off that shit right now. And they took it straight to bootleg them CDs, y'all. Straight paid off that. That's how it worked. Master copy them shits real quick. Sell them bitches. Guess what else, y'all? CDs coming back. CDs coming back. Records coming back. And tapes coming back. They just got us off. The reason why they stopped making all that shit, for many reasons. You were making money selling that shit. It was also to erase history. Anybody didn't keep nothing, your history is gone. How many of y'all got physical pictures left in your house? Anybody got physical pictures of their family? You got any physical music? No, we got tricked on this internet in the world of fucking holograms and fake shit. Streaming music is not real music, y'all. It's not. It's not. It's not. Everything you do is fake. So if all your hard drives and clouds got erased, your life will be fucking erased. That was the purpose. All right? So what am I showing you? History. I'm showing you to prove why they hated Drake, y'all. I'm going to say it again. If Drake would have went with the program and did as he was told, this hate for Drake would have never happened. They had to go with Kendrick, y'all, because they ain't had nothing else. If Drake would have played his position like J. Cole and the rest of them, he would have been just like J. Cole and the rest of them. He'd have been just like fucking Meek Mill. He'd have been used and abused for hits, songs. But you're going to see, ladies, it don't take a genius to figure the shit out. Look at Jay-Z, the old man. Look at Drake. Who you think Beyonce would have picked at that time? Jay-Z don't fucking write R&B. We don't think Drake and Beyonce could have made a lot of good music. Let's just be honest. Of course they could have. But he kept her away. He got her pregnant. Can you see it clear now? She's only getting smoked because of him, y'all. He ruined that. He ruined her fucking life. It was him. But it backfired on her. You know why? Well, they got with him when he was the best rapper. He was the top rapper. So she wanted the clout. But then it backfired on her. But y'all know couples and marriages like that. It's always like that, y'all. You get with the person, the husband might be the winner. Then he might fall off. The woman's the winner. But somehow they don't win at the same time. It's like that. But just know, if Drake would have played his position and did as he was told, it would have never been no campaign against Drake ever, 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 ever. That's all you got to know. I'm also giving you the proof that when you're not down with them, you become the fucking enemy. I'm also going to prove again that Drake knows exactly what he's doing when he fucking trolls them. All right? Because Drake know that she was just in Texas and she got embarrassed. So he went back to Texas to troll. Drake also does something they don't fucking do. They don't bring nobody else out like that. They don't put money in people's pocket. I showed you. They will go to HBCUs to get fucking people to dance for free. They don't pay people. Drake ain't from the country. He bringing out American artists. Sexyyred, Latto, because you know they ain't getting no money. He put money in their fucking pocket. I look at shit like that. Young money makes money and they spread money. These niggas keep everything to themselves and make you broke. That's what the fuck they do. Period. Here's her fans. Cowboy Carter tour. Beyonce does not have real grown woman fans. These are facts. No grown woman that is fucking smart, that is intelligent, that has a whole way of thinking is not her fan. There's no disrespect to nobody else. No disrespect to her fan, but I know certain shit. I know certain women are not her damn fan. Her fan is from the goddamn rainbow community. Those are most of her fans. All right? I'll bet my fucking right arm most of her female fans are licky. All right? Guarantee you that. Most of her male fans like pickles. I'll bet you that much. It's a few married couples, maybe. But I know for a fact, no grown woman is her fucking fan like that. Period. Because you know what I know? Out of all the damn women I've been with in my life, I never heard a woman say she was a damn Beyonce fan or crazy about her damn music. Not one. And I also know, not everybody, but some woman that's a Beyonce fan, some of them are fucking loony in the head. Some of them. Everybody except for Natasha Jordan, that's it. All right? Let's go. So this they fans, y'all. Do you see the empty seats? Did you see that part? I saw Beyonce, bro, a bee and a goat. You're right. She is a bee and a fucking goat. Do I have to prove it to you? She's a bee. You see the fucking bee? You see the bee wings? You see the fucking goat horns, right? Okay, then. Told you. I decode their whole fucking life. Let me show you again. See the emojis? The beehive, the goat. I saw Beyonce, bro. The beehive, the goat. Here it go right here. Crossbreed. A bee and a goat. Told you they shit is out of here, bro. They work witchcraft and magic. They made you be a cult follower because that's how they trick you to be a what? Fan. Once you're a cult follower, you're going to agree and do everything. You're a fan. You're a fanboy. Definition of a fanboy, because they not men. They boys. Fanboys. See that? These people think concerts is an accomplishment. I was going to concerts before I was 10 years old. I'm the one to tell you. A concert is not an accomplishment, niggas. But you went to so many concerts, you lost your fucking mind. You should have went to church more. That's what y'all should have did. Y'all motherfuckers needed church. It's the truth. Because now you didn't know all y'all religious ceremonies Here go y'all church. Here go y'all fucking preacher. All right? Let's go. It's not a coincidence she got on a church shirt. Let's speed it up. Let's speed it up. No, it's the end, y'all. Let's go. They coming home, y'all. They saying Diddy gonna come home and get it popping on their ass. According to our insider, the Bad Boy Records founder is sure he can get the slate wiped clean. They saying this man might be free. But all you got to know is what's said for a fact. When he come home, him and Kanye are supposed to be as one. Kanye wanted to help with that merch. Now, we also know they both were successful with clothing. Now, the music part, I don't know about that. But they might be starting a music label. But it is also proven fact now, y'all. They have declared war. They both let it be known they don't rock with Jay-Z like that. And it is already said that Diddy been taking it personal. And my opinion was they made a point to let us know that Jay-Z and Beyonce didn't check on the kids. And that was my proof that they are pieces of shit. And that is my proof they did do that man dirty. Because it don't matter if we all fucking dirty. If we all bank robbers and I get caught and go to jail and you don't check on my kids, that's a fucking problem. All right? That's a fucking problem. And they showed their true colors, but they didn't check on that man kids after that man kids calling them uncle and auntie and all that shit. See that? Then what else they bitch ass do? When Kanye fell out with the Kardashians, they were the first ones to go to Kim K and them house. Tell you, man, they fake as hell, y'all. Plus, I showed y'all how the Kardashians run their ass. Kris Jenner runs her ass. They all scared of Chris. Remember that? Real witch. They started hanging around Kanye family after they broke up. They do petty shit like that, bro. You break up with the girl, they go back hang with the girl family. That's what they do. They tell you they ain't shit. They gonna get this, man. Here go Beyonce using the black card, but she don't want to be black no more, y'all. Hell no. Hell no. Let's go. Let's get back to it because I'm showing y'all something. What's going on? What's going to happen to the other 66 lawsuits against Sean Diddy Combs? 66 lawsuits. We spoke about it. Family. We saw rumors of them saying Diddy might try to come home or born again. You know what? He going to come home through religion and faith. Everybody's going to forgive him. All of this shit we're watching is not for us. Everything you see is him tormenting the fucking industry, y'all. They want him locked up. They keep hearing he might come home. You know what that means? More baby on the Astroglide gonna come out. Because it was consensual, remember? And one thing they know, if Diddy come home and call a meeting, all they ass better show up. Or not. If not, he gonna take it personal. But all right, you heard rumors of Diddy getting a pardon. You heard a lot of rumors. But the truth is, he's facing 2.5 to 20. Meaning he can get 2.5, 3 for each charge, or he can get 10 years for each charge. But it's a lot of shit in his favor. It is no guarantee he's going to get cooked. It's no guarantee. So this is why you have not seen DJ Khaled since. We have not seen DJ Khaled or heard from him ever since a casket got sent to his house. We have not heard from him once. And also, the casket sent to DJ Khaled house, the name Drake was written on it. Yes, a big-ass casket, too. It's funny because I know for a fact Khaled been scared since that shit. He been scared. I'd have to heard that man. I haven't seen him since. I'm telling you, the diddler been getting all their ass back. In my opinion, the diddler been behind all of this shit. In my opinion, the diddler is behind Beyonce getting a laptop stolen. I'm not fucking playing with you. Because since that man been in jail, all I know is the weirdest shit been happening to all of them. And I think the diddler behind that shit. All right? I don't give a fuck what you say. It's two things. This right here will set it off. I'm going to ask y'all again. Since this show, did it get better for them or worse? Which one is it? Well, if you can't give me no answer, if you say it's better, it's because you've been getting tricked. If you say it got worse, because you've been paying attention. It's very simple. If you say it's better, you've been getting brainwashed by black media. That's about it. The same way they brainwash you with all that Drake Kendrick shit. No. Drake played the role of the villain. That's all it is. They all together. All right? They all fucking together. Why the fuck you think LeBron in trouble? Because he lived in Miami with Diddy and Jay-Z. Let's go. Oh, guess where she from? Florida. Her brother, Jason Taylor, Florida. Far as we know, Joytaylor used to hang at the Freak Off Mansion too. Far as we know. Let's go. Now, this is the thing. Remember, they got beef. Everybody got beef now. So Kanye and Diddy don't rock with none of their ass. He also, I think Diddy also know Usher snitched on him. You also, can y'all see how Usher been hiding out since the Diddy trial? You want to know everybody that told on Diddy is everybody that been hiding out since the Diddy trial. That's how you know who told on his ass. Usher been living in goddamn Indonesia, y'all. He is not in the country. Hell no. Usher snitched on that man. Usher snitched on that Howard Stern video. So now, y'all, let's look at it. Let's look at this shit regular. A lot of y'all know about Debo. You know about Debo. You know about bullies. So you was in class. You know how it is when the bully gets suspended. Y'all all know how that guy in school that smacked in the back of the head and take your lunch, when they get suspended, you be happy and free again. When that bully from the neighborhood go to jail, you be happy. You free. But when he come home, here it go. Remember, you used to watch Different Strokes? Remember Arnold was scared of the gooch? Diddy is the gooch. That's right. He's the fucking gooch. Meaning, they scared of that motherfucker. When he put on that Joker outfit with that gun running around Hollywood, I told you he was tormenting them. I've been peeped what he do. When he put on that Pennywise outfit, every one time when I get bored, I watch it and I fucking laugh. It's fucking hilarious. If you ever get depressed, I swear to God, you want to laugh, just look at the video of this nigga with Pennywise outfit on coming through that door dancing. The shit is hilarious. And he got his son dressed up as Nelly. That shit is fucking hilarious, y'all. But he was tormenting their ass. I know who Pennywise is. That's him. I know who the Joker is. That's him. But he didn't torment us, the fans. He tormented them celebrities. Because the Astro Glide. See, they can front, y'all. But just think, how would you feel if you know for a fact Diddy made you wear those heels and now you see it in court? How would you feel if you know damn well him and Cassie rub Astro Glide down on your backside? How would you feel if you saw that in the courtroom? But you got to still walk around and nothing happened. Some of his victims got wives, y'all. Can you see how Cameron and Mace and Jim Jones are so dried up like prunes? Because they're depressed. You see, celebrities got a glow. That's the celebrity glow I be telling you about. See, you will always know when a celebrity is washed up because they will lose their glow, y'all. I've been telling y'all this shit. It's for real. You don't believe me, right? You will know when a celebrity is finished because their glow will just disappear. Now go back, look at Cameron. Go back, look at Jim Jones, and look at the rest of them niggas. They look at Joe Budden, all of them. Their glow is gone, y'all. It's fucking gone. I mean, it's some magical shit. I learned from the Little Richard movie, man. It's some shit. When they lose their status, they fucking glow just leaves. And they're not a star no more. Now, you've been watching, y'all. Yes. So, ever since Diddy been in jail, you'll see they all got darker. And they don't got the glow. Because their pockets getting short. You seen, since Harvey Weinstein been in jail, how many black movies been made? Count them out loud, y'all. Tell me how many black Hollywood movies came out. Tell me. Other than Sinners. What else? All right. Let's go. And also with Sinners, which I told you, anytime y'all do be in a movie, it's going to be some shit about the past anyway. So that don't count. Let me show you what the world's saying about Diddy and gang. Diddy, Johnny Depp, Kevin Spacey, legal victories, exposed, critical flaw in Me Too prosecutions. Nah, it's also just showing you everybody is down with that behavior. Everybody loves it, respects it, embraces it. And nobody don't give a damn about no damn victims. All right? Because a lot of people, they got victims. But let me show you how Diddy is in a little bit of everybody and why they wiping out America. Huh? Let me show you what's going on. Let me show you what it really means when they were celebrating that behavior. Let me show you what's really going on when I tell you everybody in this country is weirdos and freaks. When I tell you people got flipped. When I went into videos showing you how they release people from places. I showed you yesterday everybody on red dot list. But they didn't want to accept that all of these people are walking around like normal people. Here's the proof. Horror scene. Disturbing moment. Sex offender tries to kidnap a young boy from elementary school. Did I just show y'all this yesterday? Didn't I just show y'all the whole red dot list? Didn't I keep telling you this country went out of control with this sexual deviant shit? This the reason why nobody care about women or kids. Didn't I tell you they snatch up little boys and make them dress up? Told you I did my homework. I gave y'all the real media. I gave you the real news. But a lot of y'all just wanted fake play news. You scared of this real shit. But just hope your kids don't get snatched. And hope you don't get snatched too. All right? When I told y'all the real truth is, the honest God truth is, y'all, the main reason why they was going against that man, because they know that man was coming to lock up pedos. They knew that. If he wasn't going to do nothing, the two things they knew for a fact he was coming to do: lock up abusers, lock up minor lovers, and lock up people that sell dope that kill your ass. Hollywood loves their drugs. Hollywood loves their sex. That's the main thing they were fucking scared of, y'all. The main thing they were scared of is their Geppetto allegations. Everybody that hate that man was his fucking friend once upon a time. But they look at him as one that he ain't with the program, so that's why they don't like him no more. Get it? They all stayed at his fucking hotels. They all went to his fucking casinos. They all went to his golf courses. But they know when he declared what he coming to do, that's why they didn't like him. And they try to get everybody else down with him. That's all it is, y'all. It was a union of the pedos that came together. It was a union of abusers. That's why I told you they all put it on Drake. What if I told you Drake is down with somebody else too? If you do your homework, you'll see. Let's go. I'll just say this. Canada and New York has a very connection, a deep connection. Some of y'all might not figure out. I threw the hint at you before, but let's go. Showing you. It's a choice. It's a chance. Diddy getting out. They have plans. Him and Kanye have plans for more singles, even an album. And Kanye has said he wants Diddy to get involved with his clothing line. The two are also talking about launching a joint label, producing films, and even taking tech ventures. So I told you they coming to take over. What else you got to prove? Nobody else is getting no fucking jobs. Proving y'all. Until he come home, ain't no fucking jobs. When they come home, they'll start giving them niggas jobs again. That's what you watching. The only phase we had now is Diddy got to clean himself up. See, the thing about me, I know about Diddy, I know he chastised that industry. I know what his job was. For every Negro that got that money, his job was to make sure they ass stay in line. That's right. That gangster rap. He made sure all them gangster rappers stayed in line, meaning stayed in they goddamn pink. That's what that baby are. So what I'm telling you is, everybody he abused was fucking industry. Let's be real. Now, if he abused civilians, that's one thing. One thing we know for a fact, his ass abused industry people. And the secret is, the real truth is, ain't no such thing as feeling sorry for nobody that's industry. That's what the fuck they get paid for. Get it? That's why the trick got played. Feel sorry for celebrities, but nobody give a fuck about civilians. That's the game they play. Feel sorry for celebrities. Don't feel sorry for civilians getting snatched up every day, found dead. No, y'all, fuck all of them. Meaning, I just enjoy the show. Ain't none of them no fucking hero. They're all perverts and fucking weirdos. All right? Was never a Diddy fan then, and I don't care about them now. The whole thing I'm telling you is, if they're going to bring entertainment, whatever the fuck they bring it, let them bring it. Other than that, who cares? Because I know Diddy represents something else. He represents a people that's just like him. See that? Disturbing moment, sex offender tries to kidnap. This whole trial was about what? Sex offenders. Joytaylor in a what? Sex scandal. Sex, sex, sex. This is why I did the video, to show y'all the annihilation of demonic deviance. This shit went so far, everybody's fucking delusional and they're sexual deviants. But when you understand a lot of people got mental issues acting normal, then you'll get it clear. Because even Diddy had mental issues acting fucking normal. Then think about a person with mental issues giving all this money. When we looking at situations saying this man might have been fondled young in the church. Saying this man might have got fondled. We also know his mother raised him in a dysfunction atmosphere. So I'm going to say that man did have fucking mental issues. But you were trained that long as a person looks fresh and they clean, they got designer, fresh haircut, fresh everything, they perfect. But I know that's how they put sugar on shit. Everything on glitter ain't gold. When you want to give somebody on death, you package it right. Been know about all that. If I want you to drink poison, I put that shit in a pretty glass. I mix that shit with a pretty ass color, put some ice in it, put a straw, make that shit look good. And you're going to drink your own fucking death. That's how it works. You're going to accept everything poison. Anybody going to make you do shit, you're going to accept it. You're going to love it. So now that whole generation love fucking poison. This is what you got. Your generations are poison. That's right. Nothing good will come from the loins. All right? No. Y'all thought it was just TV, that zombie shit? Hell no. It's for real. It's fucking for real, y'all. Yesterday, y'all, I saw a fight. Shit was so real, I'm not trained to get my phone. I watched the whole fight. I watched the fucking rumble. None of the ass could fight. And that shit was fucking hilarious. Yes, y'all. When I tell you people losing their fucking mind, I'm watching that shit every fucking day. When I'm watching people fighting 1 o'clock on a weekday, 2 o'clock, or during work hours, they don't know they telling on themselves they ain't got no fucking job. No, y'all. We remember you kept hearing these songs about sickos. Y'all, we around fucking sickos. This is what the internet did to everybody's brain. 30 years of rap. I'm gonna give you what did it, y'all. 50 years of rap, 10 to 15 years of this internet, y'all. You got a new human being now. You got a whole new altered DNA. So anybody remember that game, Altered Beast? Yes, we have a whole new altered person, y'all. See that? 1 minute they black, 1 minute they white, bipolar. Sasha Fierce. Anybody talking about it's two of them, that mean goddamn it, they crazy. Anybody talking about it's two of them mean multi-personality. Let me show you the demonic behavior of double personality. Oh man, I was having a bad day that day. Motherfucker, you stole from me. You did a whole bunch of fuck shit. My bad. I wasn't myself that day. No, you're a fucking demon. I'm giving you the codes of words you thought was normal your whole life. And you had people in your life, but you had no clue they were fucking demons. One day they this, tomorrow they that. But meanwhile, they fucking you over, fucking up your life. No, y'all. All that shit mean you're fucking crazy. Nickname, alias, 2 names, 5 screen names. I was just going through something. I'm having a bad day. No, man, I'm just having a bad day. Motherfucker, what's wrong with you? Who the fuck are you? All right? Because you supposed to be you no matter what. But y'all don't understand. It is split personality means you're a fucking lunatic. Yes. And you're going to see all of them have split personality. That's all of them. That's what we talking about this identity crisis shit. Identity crisis is a fucking mental issue. They say y'all got identity crisis. You don't know who the fuck you are. 1 minute you're the queen of a beehive. 1 minute you're Beyonce. 1 minute you're Sasha Fierce. Get it? 1 minute if I was a boy. 1 minute if I was a mom. Which one are you? You're fucking crazy. It's playing out now, y'all. I also know now, I'm telling y'all the truth. Crazy people don't just look like this. No, they look perfect, all of that shit. A crazy person now look perfect as fuck. Because crazy people go out their way to look perfect. Huh? A crazy person could be perfect as fuck. Everything I heard in that Diddy trial, I know for a fact he is not normal. Hell no. All I got was jack-off stories. Huh? Bathtubs full of fucking baby oil. Who the fuck does that? I heard this man using power drills. Men waking up. Get off me. Power drill. I to this day, I don't know what a power drill is. Is a power drill a goddamn a jackhammer with a dildo on it? I still don't know. I don't have the heart to look that shit up, y'all. I don't want that shit in my phone. I ain't look that shit up. Please somebody tell me what the fuck a power drill is and come back with it. Now this man crazy. He could have used a real power drill and stuck a dildo on his shit. We don't know, but they said he had a power drill in a hotel with lights and fucking cameras. And blood found in the room fucked up. Please, somebody tell me what the fuck is a power drill? Because I'm going to think it was a real power drill. And he take a dildo and drill that shit on it, screw it on that bitch. I think that's what the fuck they was doing, y'all. I think that's what he was doing. He's a fucking sicko. You think of Pennywise with a drill and a dildo, laughing his ass off, drilling your ass, and Cassie holding your fucking neck down. Cassie got your back and your fucking neck. All right? That's what he was doing. The Punisher got your arms. This sicko, drilling you, and it's on camera. You see why they had to get them tapes, right? No, y'all. He went too far. But I don't feel sorry for nobody. Fuck that. It was the industry. He did it to their ass. I don't give a fuck. Fuck it. Why Nipsey Hussle not here no more? Because he was in the wrong playing field. Also proved they didn't fuck with Nipsey like that. Go to these pictures, no arm around Nipsey. You see Khaled give him the shoulder. I showed you the same night, Diddy gave his ass the shoulder. They didn't show Nipsey no love. He was trying to be down, y'all. That was his last Rock Nation brunch. Huh? His last Rock Nation brunch. Let me show you, because Rock Nation bad luck, y'all. Let me show you somebody else. FatJoe. He was at the Rock Nation brunch. FatJoe got a bunch of charges lined up now, don't he? Just to show you. If you didn't know FatJoe was signed to Rock Nation, you know now, don't you? Well, you also should know why his ass is being accused. When I kept saying, it's all of them. Last year, I said, yo, FatJoe keep thinking he going to go on with his career like he ain't down with Diddy and Jay-Z. What happened to FatJoe? All right. They're finished, y'all. And to prove why FatJoe is finished, Jay-Z ain't cutting that nigga no more checks. His ass got charges, and he's stuck in contract. The last money they got is on the internet. He got to split that with Jadakiss. They got to split money, y'all. They splitting money. Yes, they are. So, what else I'm going to show y'all? Told you, man, you deal with them as bad luck. Kevinhart been in trouble, exposed by his wife. Casanova, the darkest one there, his ass in prison. Bad luck, bro. Bad luck. That guy in the back with the bald head, I think they had fun with him. That's right. It was these pictures when I started noticing these are baby oil events. All of these shits were the baby oil events, guys. Sorry to tell you that. This were the events where they tell a woman, go in the room, get out of here. That's what they tell a woman. They be like, can we take pictures? No, go back there, man. Shit. That's what they be doing, y'all. That's right. These are all PP parties. I'm showing you for a reason. Because you see the fake love around Diddy. That's what I want y'all to see. All the fake love when he was winning. This man Jay-Z said he don't know. He don't know Diddy. I'm showing y'all because this lying ass nigga is the reason why she keep getting in trouble. Right here. Not only because of high ticket prices and the country inspired album, the country music, nobody want to hear that shit. There's also speculation about the impact of her husband, Jay-Z's past. Association with Sean Diddy Combs. It's very fucking simple when this idiot try to lie, say he don't know Diddy, but I'm telling you, y'all, He is part of the one ruined Beyonce's career. It's him. And I'm going to say it again. Hopefully she hear me. The only thing Beyonce has to redeem her career is to divorce his ass right now. If she divorces his ass right now, it'll be the biggest topic. Everybody will have something to talk about. Everybody will be able to make money. Everybody. It will put the spotlight on him. Beyonce will be a fucking hero. She will have the kids. She will have books, documentaries, Oprah, every fucking thing. Then go on tour, her music will stream again, and she'll be fucking super rich, and she'll be straight and take his money. But if she don't do that, like I said already, she's going to crumble with the nigga. I said it already. She's going to crumble. She's going to crumble. And you see it for yourself, she's crumbling. Because they're all going to go down by association. Now, think of all the people that depend on them for checks. Where their money going to come from? You think all the stylists now. You think all the personal assistants. Think all the trainers and chefs. What the fuck they going to do when their money start dying? They're going to be on the internet and become content creators. He was a trainer for Beyonce. Now he's training on the internet. Huh? Even though the trainers are the people they freak off with. That's right. Everybody around them is the disguise, Craig. Remember you heard rumors about Beyonce sleeping with bodyguards, right? Well, just know that the bodyguards be around when Jay-Z ain't around. Bodyguards can hit that. That's right. But you see Jay-Z? I wanted y'all to see a lying-ass Negro lying his ass off, say he didn't know Diddy. But he didn't know one thing, y'all. You can't count the diddler out. We proved it already. So let's look at it this way too, y'all. Let's just say if Diddy was on some shit like, yo, I want to see how much they love me, man. I want to see how much they really going to support me. Then kind of find out they all show their ass the way they did. From LeBron, everybody went against Diddy. Now, what if he said, I'm going to fix all their ass? Watch, I'm going to fix all of them. This is why they scared for him to come home, y'all. If Diddy comes home, they will be more scared of him than before he fucking left. That's how real this shit is. Plus, you know why they're fucking scared? Nobody knows what's next with them goddamn videos. 250 video cameras, but it's a lot of videos on each camera. So if we was in this game, we would be scared because we don't know what's going to come next, who saw what, who did he get a tape to, who took it, get it? They have nothing to stand on, y'all. Nothing. So when I say only thing they got left is their fans, that's it. Because all you got to know is when Diddy come home and him and Kanye link up, they going to show their ass. Y'all know that part. Y'all know they're going to show their ass. So you don't have to know nothing. Just know it's not a fact he going to get fried. He got 8 lawyers. He got shit up his sleeve. You also heard rumors about pardons. So we're going to leave it at that. The most this man might do is 3.5 years. I said something like he might do 1,000 days. That's about that time. Something about 1,000. But just know, when he come home, it's going to be an industry shakeup. Yeah. That's why I say when Kanye talk, I listen. Now, remember, Kanye posted the phone call they had. What's up, Faith? He posted the phone call so we can hear them have a conversation and Diddy asking about his children. And nobody checked on his kids. So that's you saying, fuck you. Fuck you and your kids. You know their mother died. You supposed to be up. You know damn well Kim gone. You knew Kim too, Jay-Z, you bitch. You knew Kim Porter, nigga. You knew Kim. You know Misa. You know all the baby mothers. Why the fuck you ain't check on my kids, bro? See that? When I kept saying this shit personal, y'all. This shit's something else now. When that was part of why I said they're not coming back from this shit. They not. Because it got too personal. You didn't see Usher take up for Diddy since he been in jail. Nope. So let me show you something else, YouTubers. How many of y'all saw Charleston White got a film? Charleston White got a movie on Tubi. A lot of y'all know about it, right? I'm just showing y'all real quick to show y'all this how it's supposed. Anybody that came on this to be a star, anybody that came on to be famous or to make money, this was showing you the evolution of YouTube, how it's supposed to went down. Once you got the name, Once you go viral, you're supposed to be able to run with that name forever. So I just wanted to show y'all, because I always know about Charleston White. Charleston White told y'all who he was. He told you he was a character. He told you he was an actor. He told you everything. He told you the truth about a lot of shit. But y'all wouldn't get it, right? He knew his role. I'm going to come on this shit, be a fucking jackass. I'm going to make people laugh and joke. And I'm going to tell the truth, too. And that's what the fuck he did. He even told motherfucker, you fuck with me, I'll call the feds on your ass. Told you straight up. They didn't believe him because niggas don't believe shit. No, he knew what he was doing. He built his brand. He built his name, and he evolved. From this, he can evolve some more. I'm just showing you. When I told you it was people on this internet playing roles, everybody had a role to play, and they played a role for different reasons. That's all I'm telling you. So I'm just showing y'all with Charleston White, he had a role to play. He played his role. He understands that YouTube is not where it used to be at. He evolved from this shit. So I'm just showing you how some people benefited from the shit, some people didn't. Even though they've been on this bitch for years, even though they were big with names before they came, they had names, they da-da-da. But I'm just showing you, even when people don't like you, it's still a way to be prosperous. He on the same platform as everybody else. But I'm just showing y'all, this was the power of YouTube, where you could have used this shit to do something else. If you want to be famous, you want everybody to watch you, there's ways you could be a household name. All right? He knew the game. That's all I want y'all to see. Because even when people don't like you, they still going to watch. Still going to watch. Number one team, the richest team in football, the Dallas Cowboys. Most of their money comes from people don't like their ass. One day y'all going to learn about business. One day y'all going to learn about this shit. Huh? One day you're going to learn about not trying to be like everybody else. Trying to be like everybody else, you're going to end up a nobody. It always going to happen. Being different is okay. You just got to be built for the smoke. Joytaylor ass kicked off TV, y'all. For those who don't get it, you will see all black entertainers, whether media, I don't give a fuck what they feel is. If they are not diverse, they better hear me clear. They ass will be off every single public platform. YouTube is the underground. You can have that part. You will not be on no national TV under no major contract. Also, they're getting kicked out of Hollywood. It is the checks that kept them living in Hollywood. You only can live in Hollywood when you got big checks coming in, unless you got a big catalog. So their role on TV, being that Fox is in Hollywood, they were able to work and live in Hollywood. When we kick their ass off TV, they won't be able to live in Hollywood. That's what's going to happen. All right? So, Diddy's home, y'all. They say he's home low-key for real on house arrest, man. That's what they saying, man. They say he died as hell, he home for real. I don't know. I don't believe it. But I don't know. I don't know, man. Meaning I don't believe stuff. I don't doubt stuff neither. Diddy released from the feds. No, y'all. This is to scare the fuck out of celebrity, man. This is scare Jay-Z, man. This is to scare the fuck out of Jay-Z. Yes, y'all. We up. Top of the top. We ain't done yet. All right. Told y'all about LeBron. Here's the update. NBA insider claims the Lakers would like to move on from LeBron ASAP. Not yesterday. Fucking today. Get him out of here. But I told you that shit 8 months ago. He been finished. Ever since the Lakers saw this damn picture, they said we cannot have this shit. I'm asking y'all again. When did you ever see the Lakers disrespected, y'all? When did you? Y'all, the reason why I'm mad at a lot of y'all and I don't rock with y'all, especially in media, y'all, the major disappointing thing to y'all, oh, I'm fucking pissed. You let him get away with that Bronny shit. You let him get away with that. I'm the one who had to go on a rampage to say that you have the facts. This nigga didn't train his son. You're going to see when I talk about LeBron, the N-word come out because he's a fucking nigga. That's what he is. You got the proof he did not train his son. How can you be the GOAT? He want to compete with Michael Jackson or Michael Jordan so much. He might as well compete with Michael Jackson because he always fucking dancing and falling on the ground. So he want to be the GOAT on one hand. But on the other hand, his son don't even average 5 points. And you let him get away with that. My son is supposed to be half of me. Junior. His son was put in a fucking G League. Meaning he wasn't good enough for the NBA bench and y'all didn't say shit. That's why you're getting fired, dummies. You were on TV playing make-believe. You didn't get that. He made a mockery of the fucking Lakers. Lakers said, we gave you the keys. You told us your son was going. You fucking told us you would train him every day, LeBron. LeBron, you lied. How the fuck can you train your son? He's a bum, y'all. How the fuck is that? I told you. LeBron lied about his heart. His son don't got no goddamn heart problems. It was a lie. It's called a built-in excuse. They knew his son wasn't going to be that shit in college. They put a fucking excuse. So you're going to say, oh, he had a heart murmur. Dummy. Who makes their son play harder after a heart murmur? The NBA is more games doubled in college. You got to play harder. So your son had a goddamn heart problem. You put him in the pros. You believe that shit? Or was his son a fucking bum exposed in college? They gave him an excuse in college. He comes to the pros. Excuse. But nobody on TV can talk like me, except for Stephen A. So they say, why the fuck are we paying y'all? If all y'all keep LeBron James and y'all keep his meat in y'all mouth every episode, get the fuck out of here then. Go be with him. He getting kicked out of LA, so you getting kicked out of LA. LeBron getting kicked out of LA represents the black experience in Los Angeles is over. Your communities are wiped out. You're not on TV. You're not making records, selling out shows. You're not rappers. You're nothing. You guys are only social media figures. So therefore, that's all you got. Meaning we're not paying you no more. That's it. You're not getting paid. Lakers, you're not getting paid. Why? The black experience is over. The black experience, keyword, Obama era. It got an extension. When? Joe era. It got an extension. That's about it. That fucking era is rest in peace. Can you get it through your head now? Everybody that was on the top, they've been making a point for you to get it that they're not on top no more. But they have liars, so now they kicking their liars off the TV. I told you that was Shannonsharpe. Now guess what? I'll come back and handle y'all later. That white guy, they probably gonna keep him. Not because he's white, because I heard his analytics. He gives honest opinions. He don't have no favorite. That's why. All right? If I watch a show and I already know who the fuck you like, the show is corny off the rip. It's corny. Teddy Bridgewater, he's in trouble. He did something he was an NFL player, backed up, always been a backup, backed up the best quarterbacks, had a long career. He got his own team he coaching. He gets in trouble for looking out for the team. He gets in trouble for spending his money as a volunteer, feeding them, spending money on their practices, stuff like that. He got in trouble, y'all. Like he doing some type of bribery or some shit, helping out his own teammates. Didn't I tell y'all before, for some people, it's a crime? Some people, especially try to help some people, that's a crime. Tell you there's a lot of unwritten rules in this, a lot of unwritten rules, y'all. That's right. So he's in trouble. He got kicked off. Meaning, I keep showing y'all this firing, this bad news shit, and somehow it's damn near everybody. Now, this man never got no bad news his whole NFL career. All of a sudden now, he getting bad news. You see it. LeBron getting bad news. I'm giving y'all the proof, y'all. Joytaylor getting bad news. These people always got good news. You seeing your queen get bad news. Your king get bad news. Can you now probably assume that somebody had a man crush on Drake? Maybe somebody like light skin, and when they got turned down, they were so hurt in their feelings, and they just want to let that shit go. guess what? Him like a Rihanna go back to these days, y'all. Him like a Rihanna go back to these days. Because y'all forgot y'all history. Y'all forgot he was with them first. But remember, he was rhyming on that sidekick. I think he peeped game that they was trying to pimp his ass. I'm also going to tell y'all something else, y'all, because it's a reason why New York didn't win. New York was supposed to win through Drake. But you'll see, when Drake didn't sign in New York, some shit happened. See, y'all didn't notice how New York had went without talent for so long because of Funkmaster Flex and DJ Envy, whack-ass Power 105. They kept playing all these whack-ass rappers, but New York, you didn't have shit because the rappers that was supposed to win left. At this time, we're talking Nicki and Drake. They were originally supposed to be under them, y'all. That's what happened. But if Nicki and Drake would have stayed under him, they would have ended up being controlled. So I think they all conspired. I think Kanye, Rihanna had a meeting. I think all of them had a meeting. Drake, they probably said, yo, we got to get away from these people. Then you'll see, y'all, once they separated, you'll see Drake went to 250 million fast. Rihanna became a billionaire. Kanye became a billionaire. Nicki was up, 150 million up. And then you'll see everybody under them. Look at Meek Mill, they all broke. Under them, you ain't gonna have, you never had no more than $5 million, $8 million, shit like that, 10 million. That's the most you're gonna have under them. No, y'all, I've been telling y'all this whole shit because the most important era y'all all missed. This era you're looking at is right when before Atlanta started. This is right around the time when Max B went to jail. This is around the time before the whole Atlanta experience was about to take off. That's when this is. Then you're going to see is this thing was like when everybody went to Atlanta, it was a separation. Like Jay-Z knew he didn't run music no more. I'm going to do liquor. Jayz, same thing, Diddy, I'm going to do liquor. They knew they weren't doing music. This when Jay-Z playing executive roles. He with Bill Gates. I don't rap. I'm executive. I'm a boss. You get it? He playing a money game. I'm over y'all. But what happened is these people started putting out so much good music that shit started blowing up. And the music started at the top. Jay-Z and Beyonce and everybody else worked. All this shit going down in Atlanta. Now, mind you, right around this same time, Cassie and Diddy down there. This when all that shit started happening. Stevie J, Love and Hip Hop. All this shit started. I say you got to know your whole history, y'all. I don't got popcorn brain. This the whole time is all starting together. Love and Hip Hop. Housewives of Atlanta. New music coming out. New artists. This is when, we got to be honest, Nene Leakes became more famous than Beyonce at one point. What's wrong with y'all? Oh, I say, I can keep it real. I remember one time Nene Leakes was the star of this shit because she got a shine on through reality TV. Y'all know for a fact reality TV was popping more than everything. Meaning, nobody cared about their shit. Especially at this time, if you ain't have a reality TV show, nobody cared about your ass anyway. But y'all forget about that era. That whole era, he was getting her pregnant because it wasn't about him. He was keeping her away from that shine, getting her pregnant. He's a fucking bitch. He ruined her career, y'all. It was him. Look at him as a goddamn ugly, perverted, control freak. And if he can't control you, he's fucking mad. And then he do some wicked shit to you. That's him. So now, y'all, we all gonna watch him get his ass whipped. It's happening with his son right now, but he gonna get his ass whipped. That's what you're watching. You also watching him. He's watching his wife get whipped, y'all. This woman been taking losses for so long. Why Jay-Z didn't go on stage and do a show with her yet? But I can show you a whole bunch of concerts. He had her on stage with him, his whack ass. She on stage dancing with him, but he won't go on stage with her. He watching Desiree Perez get crucified. He ain't saying shit. I'm telling you, he's being exposed, y'all. So all I'm gonna tell you is this. If her mother, and sister go against him, his time will be up. But as long as they stay together, they all going down together, y'all. That's how it's going to be. Just know this right here, y'all. Diddy fuck around coming home, y'all. He fuck around come out there in court on some ankle monitor probation shit And just know this shit gonna be upside down. But this number one fact, do not forget. You watch and see, y'all, with your own eyes. Nobody's gonna make no real money from now to October. Period. Industry is already shut down. Ain't no deals getting cut. And this Diddy shit still lingers. Meaning nobody with a legitimate business is going to take the risk of investing in anybody with a dirty name, especially anybody been around him. If his name is attached to your fucking resume, you ain't getting a check. If he gave you a deal, you ain't getting a check. Any affiliations, you're finished. Because if I'm working on a film, I want to put you in it, that fucking Diddy shit gonna come up in your history. I can't do that. This shit might be a blockbuster. You gonna ruin it with your fucking Diddy history. Get it? That's how it works, y'all. Because other people look at him as somebody else. They don't want no parts of that shit. But we think Diddy gonna come on and pull a preacher move. We think he gonna take TD Jakes' church and his spot. And everybody's gonna forgive him. And tell the truth, y'all, a lot of y'all, you know damn well if Diddy come home as a preacher, you know that shit gonna be hard. Because you know his church gonna have dance and all that shit. I'm telling you, man, he a smart man. You go to Diddy church, he gonna be bigger than Kirk Franklin and TD Jakes. That man gonna sing and dance and preach the word. Man, y'all know damn well y'all going to that church. Stop. Because he gonna be a living testimony. I changed my ways. I also think Diddy is a nasty, bastard piece of shit. I think only he can flip. I think only he can save some of y'all. I believe that. I think it take a dirty nigga like Diddy to turn some of y'all clean. Because y'all too dirty. I think you actually need people like Diddy to clean up these niggas. I think so, y'all. I really believe that. Because his dirty ass testimony, you can't get no dirtier than that. But he will be living proof. I changed my ways. I used to freak off and do freaky shit. I was nasty, but I changed my ways. I think that shit will work, y'all. So if Diddy have a church, don't be surprised. Don't be surprised. And you know damn well y'all gonna go. So stop it. Especially they put that shit in Atlanta. All right? You know you're gonna go. New York, you're gonna go too. You want to know the test run for New York? Because don't forget, New York was the most smartest. They became the most dumbest. They were going to see Diddy too. You know who they were going to see? Bishop Lamar Whitehead. So I told you they got the proof. Bishop Lamar Whitehead was pulling up like a fucking rapper. In Bentleys, Ferraris, motherfucking Louis Vuitton suits, Joker suits, all that shit. They went to go see him, right? All right then. So you got the proof. They will fuck. If Diddy come home, open up a church, motherfuckers going there. I will go just to fucking laugh. I'm sorry, I would. I will go just to fucking laugh. I go sit in the back and I will laugh at everybody ass in that fucking church on that bottom floor. Yes, I will. Yes, I will. So on that note, y'all, we gonna get out of here, man. Respect everybody that's up. Y'all enjoy y'all day. They coming home to take shit over. But watch out for these weirdos, y'all. Just know, Diddy's in jail. But everybody that think like Diddy, everybody that was celebrating, they still out here, y'all. Just one of them. Disturbing moment. Sex offender tries to kidnap young boy from elementary school. You see when I say it's like the way media work? Y'all know damn well yesterday I was just talking about sex offenders and showing the fucking charts. Right after that, I get this news about sex offender trying to snatch a child. No, that means this agenda is so powerful, it's so out of control, it's happening every day. Showed you last week, they try to snatch that boy at Coney Island, y'all. Yo, family, what some of y'all don't get, I hope a lot of y'all can fight and you tough, because they running up taking people while they with their parents. You running your fucking mouth in the parking lot, they just run up on you. Give me that. If you can't fight, they just taking them. Hop in the van, pure. That's the shit they're doing. Because somebody might have told this idiot, yo, give you $20,000 for a kid real quick. Give you $10,000. Give you $5,000. What, you need some dope? You need some dope? You look ill, man. Yo, I give you some dope, and this $1,000, just go snatch that kid real quick. Go to the school, get me a kid. And they doing that shit with their parents. That's why I tell y'all this shit ain't no joke, y'all. All you got to remember, your kids are not in a database. They don't have no fingerprints. They don't have no social. If you were smart, you get this shit done
That's how easy it is, y'all. That's how easy it is. That's why the smart people been got trackers for their kids. They got trackers on them. That's right. On that note, y'all enjoy y'all day. Joytaylor, goodbye. The special coming up, kicked off the TV, y'all. You're going to keep seeing them at their ass get booted. Yup. Sorry to tell you that. If they not diverse, they getting kicked off. If they were favored by another regime, they ass getting kicked off. Here's your proof. Jay-Z was a man obsessed with Drake. Huh? If Drake would have played his role, he would have never been an enemy, and Kendrick would have never got the glory. You got the proof. What's up, Linnell? This shit was over jealousy. All over fucking jealousy. When Diddy seen all the love, when Drake seen, when Jay-Z seen all the love they were getting, and when Jay-Z saw this one picture, when he saw this shit right here in real life, he kept seeing the way Beyonce was looking at him. And then it was said that one time he came in the room and he caught Beyonce listening to Jumpman. Jumpman. They said Jay-Z heard that shit had a fit in that house. That's what they said, y'all. I don't know if it's true. But they said when he heard that shit, it's been up for Drake. He don't like Future neither. So y'all pay attention. We about to get out of here for real. They said Jay-Z grew his dreads out because of Lil Wayne, y'all. What they said. We out. One. What's up, LJ? Star Child, New Mom. We out. One. I wonder why Jay-Z won't give his son a DNA test. Common sense. You don't got to be smart for that. You don't need a college degree. You don't need nothing to figure that one out, y'all. You damn right he ain't taking that test. But guess what? He telling on himself. And he ruined her fucking life. Her whole career been Jay-Z and fucking Tina Knowles, man. They made her over for her time, y'all. That's fucked up. And they kept her in the house and got her pregnant. This woman been a prisoner of fame, y'all, her whole career. That shit for real. Prisoner of fame. We out.